Good morning and welcome to Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. I just got on a little early to be organized so I can get my friend up, Sotocapmania. So welcome everyone. I just put some stuff out, all my journal stuff that I've been working on to show you, but I will be more looking at Sotocapmania stuff because I want her on the big screen and show off her work. I'm excited about seeing that. I want to go back to this screen and see if I can get it there. All right, let's see. Here we are. Perfect. I'll get it there. There we go. Shut the sound off. Hey, good morning. Good morning and welcome to Nana's Cooking Craft. Oh, we're on a delay. Sorry, I was just opening a bigger screen so I could see you. Good morning, Katrina. Did you change something about your name? Aren't you were in purple or something? There's something funny about it. What's going on with that? Welcome, Katrina. Oh, you're on your phone. Okay, cool. All right, and I'm watching my delay because I have a Hangout or StreamYard on for her, so I'll have to send her the link to come on up. Because I normally work on live streaming. Like I just open my camera. I can't bring anybody up when I do that. But I definitely can, when Soda comes, I can bring her up on my StreamYard. So how are you doing? This is all my stuff for my journal. I really want to focus on Soda today. They're really adorable dolls she wants to show on here. Oh, my computer color are purple. Okay. Yeah, because I knew there was something weird about it. And it's your phone that's different. Yeah. Anyways, it's still, we got a couple more minutes before she comes. And hopefully she'll come in here and I'll just give her the link. Yeah. Oh, me? Yeah, I'm very good. Thanks. Yeah, I'm doing okay. My daughter moved away yesterday, so I didn't really come on too much yesterday for a couple days, but just working myself back up there to Katrina to be a little stronger and move on in a good way. What about you, darling? What are you up to? These are the things that I got. One more thing I want to do. I want to put cards in there. I was looking at, and I want to add some cards before I start this journal. And I want to put all, these are the little goodies I've done all on here to do with my journal. And I guess my journey to make my junk journal is what I call it. I did the waxing. I don't know if you saw that with beeswax and some envelope stamping, coloring in, and paper copy dyeing. Oh, yeah, it's not easy, eh? Remember when your son moved? Yeah. I'm just adopting. It's not easy. I'm not even through it because it's only been a couple days. I will be talking to her though. We're keeping in touch for her trip. It takes about 2-3 days to get there. So I've been talked to her on Facebook, and that's what I'll be doing. I'll continue doing that. Well, it's 9:30. Let's see. So what have you been up to anyways? What kind of crafting you been doing? You can cut. Um, yeah, yes, it's going to be lonely and quiet. Well, I still have my husband and my mom living with me, but not quite the same thing. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's good. I'm glad. I would not like living. I'm not a person that likes to live on her own. I don't think I'd ever want to live just in a whole house by myself. Not my kind of thing. Some people like doing that, not me. I like to know that somebody's around if you need them. I mean, there's lots of times where we just do our thing in the house, but the fact is knowing somebody's in your house, I think that's what makes it good. Like my mom knows that if anything were to happen, I'm right here to help her out. And that's kind of, my daughter was good like that. She would take my mom shopping and help us out in different ways. And that's the part I'm going to miss for sure. But anyways, so you're just working on your quilt. All right. Hopefully, let's see. All right, looks like it's just me and you. And I hope all well. I hope she's doing okay, that she comes. Like that was our plan. We planned that, oh gosh, over a week ago. And it's 9:32, but we'll see what happens. If not, I'm gonna hang in for about an hour and probably get off if Soto doesn't come, but we hope it should all work out. Hopefully everything's fine with her. And I did start a little early, but anyways, so I don't know what you're doing, Katrina, lately, but I am going to start my cooking live stream to keep busy too. I'm going to get my food stuff started, do some cooking pretty soon. I notice my channel is more on the side of it does much better on cooking, actually. I love the crafting side of it, but I think my channel, it'll start to be a little bit better on the cooking side. So I probably suggest Mike to make some cookies live on here. So I got a non-baked cook recipe I want to try first. Then I have this casserole kind of dish I want to do next. And then a low-cal lasagna in a crock pot. And from there, I don't know what I'm going to do after that, what recipes I want to do. But I'm even thinking of getting cabbages on sale right now. So I might make some cabbage rolls too on a live stream. I don't have to do the whole batch, but I can do so many of them. Yeah, she told me yesterday on my, oh, did she? Oh, I told you about the cookies? Yes, you told me about the cookies. Oh, okay. Oh, so you had a live stream yesterday. I wasn't even on really yesterday at all. Because if I would have saw you, I would have came and joined you. But I'm taking a little time off. Like I said, yesterday was strictly, yeah, saying goodbye. And I didn't come on here very much. I didn't even come on. I don't believe I came on at all. So there she is. There's my darling. Here we go. Here, I'm gonna send you the link in here. I don't normally do it. I'm gonna send the link and then I'll take it out because I had trouble with the troll before. But it's just easier for you because I know you just pick up the link. So I'll send the invitation there, Soto, right here. Don't be nervous. It's so easy. There's only a few of us anyways out here. So let me copy the link and I'm gonna put it right here. Am I supposed to call you Tita? Should I say Tita instead? That makes it more personal. Could I be Tita Nana and got Tita Katrina and Tita Kathleen? There's the link. As soon as I see you, come on. Hi, Richard. Come on. Hello. Good morning. You saw my note through my about when I sent it out. Uh-huh. I could be Tina and Anna, yeah? Okay, and I'll call everyone, you go Tita, you just say Tuta in general, but that we all know who we are. Okay. So instead of saying Soto, I'll say Tita. And if there's starting to be too many Titas, we just go Tita Soda, Tita Kathleen, Tita Katrina, something like that, right? Because that stands for sister or friend. Good morning, Richard. It's nice to see you. There you go. There's the link. Soto, I'm just waiting for you to jump on the link. And then I'll take it out of my channel, okay? Because it's not, I don't want just anybody coming up here. I had an issue with it. There you go. There she is. Anybody coming up here, I had an issue with it. Hi. Good morning.
Can you hear me okay? Let me get this set up.
Yeah, you just have to, you might have more than one screen open, so you have to shut the voice off of one of the screens.
Okay.
So you don't have an echo. And where's not my link on here? I'm going to take that out right now.
This is all new for me, Nana. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I want to put you bigger because I'm working on this myself. Okay. I normally have a couple people. There she is. Let's see if I can get you on. Nope,
Hi,
I did not.
Katrin.
I'm trying to put you bigger than me. You're even on this one. Would I get kicked out if I did this one? No, that doesn't work. Oh, I wanted you bigger. That's why I don't like StreamYard.
That's fine. I don't even know what I'm doing, Nana. Thank you.
Let's see if I can get you bigger than that. Doesn't look like it. This one. That's better. Okay,
Go
that's the
get.
best one to get. I was trying to slide me skinny and put you bigger because you're the one I want to see. I'm gonna have to come up to my TV too because StreamYard I don't totally love. At least Hangouts I could put you on the whole screen if I wanted to and get off.
Don't do that, Nana.
No, you
No,
feel more.
I
You,
like it like how we have it set up right now.
oh, you like it? All right, then
Yeah.
I will leave it like that. Because right now I want to watch you. I saw the live. I wish I knew you were doing a live stream. I would have been there. I didn't know. I
It
saw it
was
after.
it was impromptu.
Okay, just to get. I know. I saw it just to get comfortable, right?
Yes. I wasn't going to even show my face here, but I don't know how to manipulate everything. So what you see is what you get.
No, you're doing great. Honestly, I saw them all say. How do you feel today? Did it help you out doing that one live stream? Made you a little less nervous?
Yes, yes. I don't know what would have happened if I didn't do that live stream. It kind of warmed me up to know what to expect.
It's not too bad. Good morning, MT.
I can't see anybody chat.
Oh, you can't. Okay, so let's. Oh, you should be able to see it in your ears.
Let me check.
You might have to open up another box, like another at the top, and just
Well,
go to my channel.
I have it now.
You got it? Okay. I actually have it running off an HDMI cable to my TV. So technically, my computer's put to my craft stuff, and I'm reading the writing and looking at you on my TV from a cable. It's not hard to do at all, but it's easier. So I'm not. The screen is normally kind of small. I have to wear glasses, but on this one, I don't have to.
Hi, MT. Hi, Richard.
Anyways, you look lovely this morning. And
Thank
you look lovely on you had wasn't it a Hawaiian flower you had on your live stream?
Yeah, the flower in my hair.
Yeah.
I have one here too.
Ah, nice.
In honor of my mother, she used to wear flowers in her hair.
Are you if you are on a time constriction, then you can start and tell us what you're gonna do, or you just take your time, feel comfortable.
I just thought I'd be like if I was in the chat, but I'm here with you. So however you want to do it, but I made these little cute little birds here. Let's see if you can see them.
Wait, I gotta look up too. I can't see them. Oh,
Out of quill.
isn't that cute? Cute, very cute. That's cool. Because the quilling I did that I think you saw was my very first experience. I didn't even look it up. I didn't even know what quilling was. And then I made flowers out of it. I made it up. I didn't look. I didn't want to cheat. I wanted to know, could I do this without finding how to do it? So I did flowers. But then when I saw your dolls, I went, oh, I got to learn more of this. This is adorable. Really nice.
It came out of a kit, and I have a bad thing about following instructions. I have a hard time. I get bored. And when I bought the Angel kit, it had me repetitiously making the design over and over and over, and I kind of got bored. So once I learned, like just scrolling and putting it together, that's how I designed the dresses.
I love them. I want to do one. I think my mom likes doll stuff, so I actually want to do one for her. They would be adorable. I thought about that. You could use them for anything, but with Christmas coming up, wouldn't that be like to put that on the front of a gift?
Exactly. See, this is the quill kit.
Cool.
But the thing is, you can take any kind of doll, like from a coloring book or anything like that, and then just outline it, or that's just kind of like a shape that I made, like a trumpet or I don't know, sort of just gives like the shape, so you can make your own. You don't really have to buy the kit.
Cool. That's
good.
good.
The nice thing about the kit is that it tells you how many rows you need to build the dress. but the head that they make is flat. This is a round head.
That's what I want to know. Did you? I saw it and I went, I love it. I want to make some, honestly, for Christmas especially, but I want to know, where do you get the heads?
We'll make it, and what I'll do, Nana, is I'll send you. This is cut up, but I do have one that's a full where you have the doll, the shape of the doll like this, and then as you see what I do today, I'm going to show you how to make the shoes and the hands. Let's see.
Aw, I there, just I
And
love it.
it can be as simple or elaborate as you want, but what's nice about it is that you can make the wings are different from the way that they show how to make the wings. I'm going to show you all that, but I just thought I'd show you how to make the head. And then, like I said, I have something for you because you wanted to make that cookie box. So I would like to make a cookie box for you. So I have the cookie box.
Oh, I love it.
I have the the board where you're going to put it together. And then
I love it. Hey, I just gotta we gotta
for
see.
you to choose.
Okay, I'm gonna say good morning to Kathleen. Tito.
Hi, Tita.
There you go. Hi, Tita, Kathleen. Oh my God, I love these things. Seriously. Oh Lord.
So
And where did you get it? You got such cool.
And
Where did you get those at, Sona? Or Tita? It's taking a while to be the Tita community because I don't say it. So it's like, anyways. So Tita, where did you get those little figurines? Those are adorable.
All my stuff is accumulation over the years and so forth. And then when I get a thought, I just grab whatever I have and I put it together.
Oh, it's adorable, all this stuff. Good morning.
I'm a chaotic kind of artist. Nothing. I mean, you know how you say everything is organized for you when you start a project, you finish it.
Yeah.
No, not me.
Well, I experienced what it feels like to be you because that journal, I don't know where I'm going with, but I made it up. So that's not me normally, where I get on screen and go, okay, I think I'll just put all this together. And I'm thinking, this is not me, but I'm getting used to being not me, I'll call it.
Right. What I want to get people to understand is to think outside of the box, that it's okay not to be organized, to just go ahead and, just be spontaneous, on that, I made this, this is another box that you can make from Sizzlex.
Oh, cute.
It's an oven.
Oh, is that ever cute? Very cute.
And this is the angel that I made.
Oh, sweet.
Out of airplay.
You got it. Cute. It's weird. They get used to the cameras. I understand what you're doing too. Yeah.
When I just, like TDL said, just be yourself, then everything is fine. But when I start trying to pamper up to that camera, then everything goes
You're doing awesome.
haywire. But I also make jewelry too, Nana.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. Very cool.
I know we're kind of getting off the subject.
That's all right. It's your turn, and show us what you got.
But these are really easy to make as well. That's why I'm showing it to you. It looks difficult. Even the paper quilling dolls look difficult. My mother did it for about 10 years, and I would see her making the little flowers, and I would say, "Oh, Mom, those are so pretty," but I know I couldn't do it. So once I said that was it. I never did it. And then one day I came across it, and I said, "Oh, that's really nice." And then I gave it a shot. And I said, "Oh, it's kind of like your diamond painting. It's very relaxing, and before you know it, you've accomplished your project." So
yeah.
With the heads, what I do is because the quilling paper comes in different sizes. It comes in 24 inches, 22 inches, it can come in 12 inches. So we always have to measure, because that's the one thing about when they telling you how to make a project. They don't always tell you the length. They just, or the width or whatever, they just showing you really quick how to do it. But to make the head, you would use the 24-inch paper. You would use 3 for one dome, so there would be 6 to make a head.
And what's the width of that one? And good morning there, Rachel.
It's 1/8. I like to use the 1/8.
You know what I was doing with it? 1/8 is it's weird. 3 sheets of that's 24. That's a lot of you gotta get used to it. That's all I'm gonna tell you. When I started doing it, once you get used to it, it's real simple, like you said, but it's just holding it together so that the quilling doesn't expand at that tiny one. But the 1/8 is very small.
Right. That's the one I like to work with, though. It's just because when you cut it down to like 2 inches, 1.5 inch, 3 inches to make the little rolls and to coil it. But on my next cookie box, I'm going to make a Halloween.
Wasn't that cute? Well, that's really cute.
House and so forth. But so what are you doing on your side of the crafting, Nana?
I'm watching you. I'm gonna focus on you today. I can focus on me every single day, but and like you said, I just throw in something as I go. I don't. Yes, I do like to be organized, but I'm not always organized. That's what I'm going to tell you. And if you want to think out the box, of course you should do that on anything. You can still think out the box even if you're organized. I'm talking about, okay, I'm going to do cards today. I don't know how I'm going to decorate them, but I'm going to decorate. So, Queen says that's an adorable doll, and they are, right? They're really cute.
Well, I thought we could make a bird, a purple bird with a lighter wing. So, but I do exactly like how you do. Just thread the coil, and the person that's coiling, they can bring the coil towards them, or they can go opposite of them, however they feel comfortable with. If I bring it towards me, what I do is I use my thumb and my index finger to squeeze it to keep it tight, and then just to guide it as I am rolling it.
Good morning, Carla. We are doing we're watching her do some.
Morning, Carla.
Welcome to my channel. I don't believe you're new, so if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and the bell, you'll know when I'm doing live streams and videos. And come on, join us. I like a whole crowd. By the time I'm done, I'd like to kick myself off and just watch you guys. That's why I'm paying attention to. You know what? If I was doing a craft, I wouldn't be watching you, and I really want to watch you and learn from you. Oh, thank you, Carla.
Hey, but you know how it goes. Every time you want it to be perfect on camera, then that's when everything goes wrong.
I know.
I almost lost the roll.
That's why I was telling you that. But it's good you show that, you know that, because it's not at first. It takes a little bit of with your fingers. You got to get adjusted to it.
Right. Then, and once you grab it, then where the hole is in the middle, just pinch it with your thumb as you pull it out, and
move it up.
Turn it a little bit.
You got to move it just a bit up because they can't see.
Right. Because if you don't, then the inner part of the coil will start to come out, and then. I mean, we could put it on our hand here, or that's why they have these little rings here.
Yeah, you can't see that. Yeah, you know what? You just lift your hands up. Okay, that's it. All right, cool.
And then you just let it go a little bit. Whoop.
If you put that on your desk, see that? They'll be able to see it perfect. That whole thing, when you're working on it, you can see it really good on your desk.
Okay.
Shove it on your desk, further in where the white paper is. Then it's perfect. They can see it really good. Yeah, this looks good. Perfect. Right there, you can see it, or right on your desk. Yeah, perfect. That's it. Looks good. Okay, so yeah, you wouldn't let it untwirl through that guide.
Just loose enough to where you can pinch it, and that's how you get that little teardrop.
Yeah. Okay. Pinch it. Great. Gotcha.
And but anyway, and you do the same thing. So you would use two of these 24 inches, and
Yeah.
then one of the another color for the wing.
Okay.
And then for the beak, you would use an inch, and then you fold it the two outer, and then meet it in the middle. So you can either have.
Okay, that's the beak, right? Okay.
Right. And if
Right.
you put it on the inside, the bird can be talking, or the bird can not be talking, depending on how you place the beak. You know, where the opening.
Did you say the beak is just about? It's only a little amount of paper, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But and then these flowers here that these are made out of the fringe that you just wrap around. You know, when you take the fringe, which is a thicker paper, which is the 3/8 size. See, this size is a lot thicker.
Right. Yeah. So you have a lot of this, eh? Different colors.
My mother, I inherited a lot from my mother when she couldn't do it anymore. She didn't have interest, and I received all her goodies. I received all her goodies and my other sister's goodies when they couldn't do it anymore. So I lucked out. But then I had to learn how to be a crafter. That's why I say I'm new.
You're doing awesome. Doing awesome. So
Whenever you get tired of me, Nana, just let me know.
never. I'm not tired. It's kind of nice. I can be like ask the questions. One of those things. I can do that for a living now. I'll just ask questions and watch people work.
Well, I'm trying to grow the soil up again. I really do appreciate you and all the other creative artists that come on live, and also because when you come on live, it's a lot different than when you are making a video, because you can edit it. You know what I mean? And but when you're going live, what you see is what you get. You know, and it's more natural. So I really appreciate you.
Well, that's all right. And it is a lot. It's actually some ways a lot harder to do live streaming crafting. Because you can't hide the mistakes. But I mean, I like both. I like doing videos too.
Well,
So,
it's just that you have to engage. You know, I mean, you're talking and you're engaging, and you're entertaining us, and it just, when you're on the other side, it's just natural. But when you're actually behind the camera doing it, then you really have some appreciation for yourself, like people like because I mean, you do it day in and day out. You bring a lot to us, and I appreciate it.
well, that's nice. Good morning, Velvet, my darling. Good to see you. We have the lovely Tita Sotocapmania on here and showing us some pulling. Are you going to be doing a doll today, or was that too much for you today?
I can show you how to make a head. I think this is just like a learning curve for me.
Okay.
I mean,
So
I'm just enjoying and appreciating you letting me be on, because it's not going any way the way I thought.
that's all right. So is that two or three 24 inch, or you're putting three together, or is that just right there? That's two. Or did you just?
Yes, on the birds it's two, but see, it's not even coming out. But with the birds, um,
But how, okay, you're gonna show a head after. No, you're doing, I get it. Okay, so you glue two together of 24-inch, 1/8-inch paper. You twirl it up, keep
right,
it tight, glue it, and then pinch the end to form a diamond, or a teardrop shape,
right,
right?
yes.
Okay, so we're good. And I think anybody else have questions, go ahead. Go ahead and ask, and between me and Tito will answer you, which is Sotocapmania. I want to make sure everybody that doesn't know her that well.
Maybe you shouldn't know my. Maybe I should take my name off. Stranger online.
No, you're doing fine. You can tell you're good at it. You can see all the stuff that you're doing. And it's not like you live stream all the time, so it's something that it takes a little while to get comfortable. Once you get comfortable with it, it gets easier and easier, mind you. But
Yes, like I said on my live stream, it's like being an octopus, because you have to read the stream, you have to do your craft, you have to, you know, talk and hold a conversation. It's something to get used to. I just thought, yo, you just put the camera on and then pull out your crafts, and then everything else will just come. But I think you have to practice and you have to work at it.
Yeah, it's a craft, right? It's a
Yeah.
crafting. And the more you do it, the more you get comfortable with it. And it's like nothing. It's kind of like you being at my house and you start talking to a friend come to your house. Alrighty, so you let it,
I just put it in my hand just a little bit, just to uncoil. Let's see if I can get the wing on here okay.
and that was only one, right? Did you do a full 24 wing?
The other one didn't come out. The body didn't come out too good, so.
Okay, so but this one, is this a 24-inch one that you
Yes,
throw?
this is a 24-inch.
And
See how it's kind of loose because I let it get a little loose, the coil.
Yep.
Now I'll pitch it into a teardrop.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you actually bring it up a little bit too. I can see that. See, you not just do you pinch it into your truck, you actually pinch it and turn it up.
Right.
Shape, yeah. I see it. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun to do, but it takes adjusting to get everything to where the audience can enjoy themselves too with me, because I don't feel like I'm able to show you quite exactly how to do it because.
Well, I'm going to tell you this: if you never do it again, just you could be able to plug it into a TV if you want with a cord, but you can adjust the camera to right where you see your white paper. You could zoom your camera in right on the white area and just you'll stay within camera if you work right on that area, and they'll see it. They'll be able to see it.
Well, you want to try to let's see if I can make a die cut for you. You want me to try to see if I can make you a die cut?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. You're doing awesome.
You have a big shot too, don't you, Nana?
I have a what?
Do you have a big shot machine?
I do.
Okay, so but you don't have the cookie die because I think that's kind of hard to get now.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything like that. I actually thought of this. So, when you're saying take it out of the box, if you don't have a die cut, which a lot of stuff I do that you don't have to have a die cut, you can actually, it's the same thing as a ribbon box. If that thing looks the same thing, if you took apart a big ribbon one, you could use that box like the ribbon one as the same kind of design as you're doing. You know what I mean? The big ribbons have like a thing that looks similar to what the box you're making. Similar. That's cool. And that's a good view. You know what? In all fairness there, Tita, to you, I try to do it. I do it on a card table and I do it really close with my computer, okay? So if I showed it as close as you did, I would have to lift it up because the die cut is very high for me, the way I have my camera part of my computer situated.
Well, I'm going to leave it like this and flat like this, and then I'll send it to you like this with a couple other goodies.
I'm excited. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm excited.
I think I'm the oven one too.
What?
I'll send you this oven one too.
And you're going to show me how to, you know what, this is the deal you have to make. If you're going to send me this stuff, then I have to do it with you online so that I'm doing it right.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That's fair.
Because I'll bring it back and you can do one at the same time as me. And then I'll go, okay, is this what you're supposed to do? And then it's kind of a good learning for both of us and anybody watching. We can do it together and go, okay, am I doing this right? Am I supposed to circle it? And you can go, no, yeah. And everybody can hear us and see us what we're both doing. Very cool. Nice die cut. I think it's really, really cool. I guess I tend to use cool a lot. I must be in the 60s. Cool. Really cool. That is really cool. Ruby. No batteries. You know what, though, Kathleen? This one's a really cool one. I have that one, and I think it's great. But as you get older and your arms are sore, I would really like to have the one that you plug in. That's the truth. Because as Tina knows, if you do, let's say you were doing a bunch, which I did for my daughter's wedding, I did a whole bunch of over 100 to 200 of the same thing. My arms were killing me because you're doing hands constantly. So when one that you plug in would be really good when you're doing in bulk. The one she has right there is great for 1, 2 projects, but to do when you're doing for a shower or you're doing for a wedding or you're doing for a birthday party, the same thing, it's hard on the arms, that one. I love it, but it's hard on the arms, that's the truth.
So this is the dome that I use to make the head.
I don't have that at all. That's
Yeah,
what I missed.
once you make the coil and it's tight like this, then we just put it on.
Oh, braided to match the same size?
This is just a coil. This is smaller than the so this is probably 2 of the
So that had smaller, and by the way, Richard, I have 2 grandchildren. So that head is smaller. Okay, so if I match, it doesn't work that way, Tita, right? If I say I do a 1-inch circle, I'm just making this up. When you go to the 1-inch circle on the beveled one, it won't match. You have to go down smaller, right?
Yeah, see the difference?
Yeah.
Right. Cool. So you have all these different sizes. I use number D.
Okay, but what circle would it be on the other one?
No, I use E.
That's all right.
I use dome number E for the head.
Okay, and what size circles match it? I have the circles. What size circle matches?
Okay, circle?
Yeah.
That would be the 4th one down.
All right. Which, isn't there sizes or they're not? Is there? They don't put sizes on there?
1, 2, the time, let's see.
No, but I'm saying, do they say that, they don't say the circumference, right? They don't put like
no,
1 inch.
It doesn't show the circumference on this.
But you know what I would do? Like for you, you're doing all the time. For somebody that's new, for me, I'm brand new doing this. I would match. I would number them 1 and 4. Like put 4 under the circle.
Okay.
Or D. You said it's D. So D would go underneath the flat circle.
Okay. Yes, and that would be D on this one.
Yeah. So then anybody new could just do. Okay. So D is this head. And you right? That would be just. Yeah. I'm going to be right back. I have to just get some milk for my coffee, but I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
You're doing great. Fantastic, and I appreciate this. I'm loving it. So you have to put it over there. So in order to make those dolls, I have to buy one of those beveled things, right?
Yeah, do you have a marble? You can use a marble. You can make do with a marble, but this really works good because you can make lots of things with these. But a marble would work. Something round.
Hi, Maine. We have Maniac Grammy's Homestead. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sotocapmania. We are learning about paper dolls, how to quilt, and it's so much fun. Paper quilling is adorable. I just did that about a week ago and never touched it in my life, and it is a lot of fun. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to visit that again because it's fun. So that's what we're doing there, Maniac Grammy. Now Soda's going to take over here. I'm listening to her. I just got to go get some milk for my coffee.
See, these are the dolls that you can make. Anybody can make them. They're really easy. And when you're watching YouTube, you just take a bunch of your quilling paper and then just start making your pieces. Let me pull these out. And these are just all the little pieces that you have to scroll together. It's really easy to make. That's what I wanted to show you, but right now I'm just introducing you to.
Oh, I want you to come back and do one because I love it. Oh, I love them. I think they're adorable what you did. Adorable. And I'm going to do some too. That's how much I like it.
Tita Elliott, you're going to learn how to quill, and I think you're going to enjoy it because. Can you see that, Tita Elliott? That's your package. That's your package coming to you.
Isn't that sweet?
And I'm going to send you a quilling needle, so there's no excuses.
There you go. That's adorable. Very sweet. Here's my coffee.
And you can make them any way you want.
I wanted you to do a whole one. I know maybe not today, but you got to come back and do it for us because I love it.
Well, what I'm doing right now is I'm working on the little pieces, which is the for Halloween, purple and green and black. So
Right.
when I get that more together, then I'll show you what it looks like.
Sure. So it's okay. So let's take it apart. So you showed us the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're gonna do the head, and then kind of like, do you do the dress next? How do you kind of form the whole doll?
I do the dress first, and I'm going to also send you these the little these birds. Do you have the die cut bird like this?
No.
Okay,
No.
I have it, and I'm going to send that to you. So I'm going to send it to you too, Tita. And what I'm going to do is then you guys can practice like on this,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with your little pieces,
Mm-hmm.
and then put it on the birds,
Mm-hmm.
and then get a feel for it.
Yeah. Very nice.
And then
Grammy, you need a dot. When she cut some of the pieces out, you have to have a big shot. I don't know if it's convenient for her to show you, but she just did it. If you rewatch it or whatever, a big shot is what takes die cuts and you put it through it, and she'll cut some of the shapes that you need. Not this stuff. Most of this is you just twirl it and then you put it together. But when she's doing kits like boxes and different things, then she has a die cut. Okay, so I already love this. Did you do that too? Or what did you do? Did you have to buy that and then you glued it on?
no, I made this.
I like that. You made that circle part?
And I made it out. I make it one with pineapple.
Oh my God, my daughter was just bugging me about that. She said, you should make some more like that. I said, I don't know how to make that stuff. I buy it.
Oh, that's a lot of fun to make, Nana. I'll be right back. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, very cool. Some of this stuff, because my daughter was just asking me, that's it, I'll give you an example. I didn't have a lot to do with, I did the banner on here to do with the Thanksgiving banner. But I just have turkeys that opened up like Tita just showed you. And she says, well, why don't you get your turkeys? I said, I don't have any. They fell apart and I got rid of them. She goes, I said, plus I don't know how to make that part. I only bought the turkeys. I didn't. See, that is great. With that idea, you can actually put a head, a body, and you can make it into whatever design you want once you learn that. That is awesome. Free Christmas stuff.
And this one right here, it stays open.
Oh, that's really cool.
So you put some, we can color it, and then make some leaves on the side.
Yeah. Oh no, it's like a rose.
Yeah, those are really easy to make.
Yeah, very.
And then this is made with a dye too. This is a yellow rose.
Oh, you have a die cut for that one. Okay. What is it? A die cut for that the other one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And then I just close it up.
So you need a die cut to do that particular circle that you did?
No, a punch. Just a regular punch.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Could you do me a favor? Tina? My mom's right here. I want to show her the amazing dolls that you do. Could you put a couple on here? She's right here, my mom. And
okay.
I'm just talking to her about how cute these dolls are. She's gonna love them. They're really beautiful. Just wait for a minute because she's showing all. Look at. Oh, that's nice. You hear her? She doesn't normally come on. So I wanted her to see what you've been doing.
I like them, yeah.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, we could use them for Christmas or.
See, I told you. She thinks, I think like my mom, we could use them for Christmas. Aren't they gorgeous? They're little angels.
Different,
Which one do you want me to send you, Mama Nana? Which one?
oh,
Which
yeah.
one do you want?
Let me see what I got. I sort of like this one.
She likes, okay, 1, 2, 3. The purple and the gold, right?
Yeah, I think
The purple and the gold. No, yeah, that's it.
That one right there.
Yeah, she loves it.
Okay, then that's going in the middle to you.
Okay.
Enjoy.
We'll see. Have a good day.
Thank you. So that's going to be fun for you, Nana, because once you get that, and then you get the picture of the doll, then
Yeah.
you'll be making it, because now you'll see exactly. And when you get it up close, you'll see it's not perfect, but it's just, you know, the more you practice and just accomplishing it, you know, it's perfectly imperfect, as some of these crafters know. That makes the best craft.
Yeah, no one, you know what, I'm not perfect either. Nothing says perfect. You don't have to be, so there's no worries of that. Nobody's perfect. But do you get, I'll put it this way, no one is perfect, but do you get better at your craft as you do it? Yeah, you know that.
Oh, yes, because you get new ways and new ideas to, you know, add to it to make it better.
Yeah, you know, like, and as you make it up and do whatever's on your mind, it's all cool.
Right. I just like it being organic, you know. But
Right.
that's just how my brain works. I do try to follow along, but no matter how, I can't. I just kind of drift off.
I don't always do that either, though. I told you that I say that because I hate my messy room. But I'll put it so when it comes to recycle things and stuff, sometimes I throw things together like where I'm more relaxed. That's the best way I can put it. I'm sitting here and I go, oh, I think I can do this, and I just do it off camera because I like doing it and I'm making it up. So I'm doing the same thing ahead, but it's not always meant that way. It's just like I feel like I'm in a craft mood and I just do it. But you see, like for instance, I kept all the lids that I'm going to do something. I don't know, for Halloween or something. I don't even have it in mind how I'm doing it, but with the lids from cans. So I do a lot of recycle stuff that I just make up.
This is a hat that a steampunk hat that I made that you put on your hair.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute.
Let's see.
That's cute. That's very cute. So what? You saw you're gonna do a box for Halloween. So what do you got? What's your craft ideas for Halloween? You got any ideas you want to do, or besides the box we're doing?
See, that's the hat.
That's cute.
What was that you said, Nana?
Oh, I was just saying about what are your plans? I saw the little box you started to make up for Halloween.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are you doing for Halloween?
Doing some Halloween boxes and treats. Not sure. But anyway, Nana, are you tired of me yet?
No, we're not. Let me see how long you've been on here for. Not even 40 minutes. Oh no, you tell me when you're done. I can last for hours. So it is straight to you. You tell me when you had enough, because they know me. I come on here all the time. Good morning, Ashley. I come on here.
I'm actually enjoying myself.
Well, you enjoy and show off your stuff, and it's your turn today. And I don't want to wait too long. You get yourself set with your husband when you come back, because I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Sometimes it's nice just talking to somebody else and they're showing their crafts. I don't have to craft every time. I think it's fun watching and learning from others. I really do. I can't wait to get Katrina on here and she can show her marvelous stuff she does.
Oh, Katrina is
See,
marvelous.
everyone is unique. That's what I said. I just love it. There's no way that anybody's, no one's perfect. We all learn from each other. It's a cool thing.
Well, I'm having a really good time, and I really appreciate you letting me come up.
Oh, anytime.
Honestly, a lot. Just
It's fun. I've enjoyed this. You're welcome anytime you want. Like any of you are. Kathleen can come. Anybody is. I'm never saying no. I've never. The only thing I don't want on here is a troll, which I had the other night, and that was not fun.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
I
well,
heard about that troll that you were talking about, where they take on the monitor's name and then they come up. I guess it happened to some other channels as well, where they did exactly like how you said. So I hope they put a stop to that, because that's very bad.
well, I can control. I learned. Okay, this is what happened once that troll could switch to your name. Okay, so if they knew I was on, they would come
What?
exactly your name. I bring you up. You know what they did? Mike just laughed. Okay, that's the best we could do it. And then I had to get rid of the whole thing. But the guy came up and did porn on my channel.
Yes.
They went, okay, and Mike's like laughing, and I'm going, hey, this is not a good thing for a PG channel, and I'm going to get rid of the whole thing. And so I got rid of the whole thing because I can't keep it. I mean, I wasn't even going to hide it. I just got rid of it all.
Yeah, that's uncalled for. I don't even understand what the purpose of that. I mean, I'm beyond shocked. It's just distasteful.
But when I learned that how to do it, that because I had to learn how to do StreamYard for better. That was my worst skill, and I've been doing StreamYard, but that was the first time that I ever had some troll come on. It wasn't that long ago. And what you can do is you keep it in a box. There's a box down below. Like if I want to shoot anybody out, I just have to hit it and get you out of there. But I just watch on the very bottom of my screen, and if they're doing anything weird, I just don't allow them up top on the main screen. So there is a control of catching them. But it was weird. They were coming in and then they were doing all kinds of things that I could watch on the bottom part of my screen. They were like, they even put my own video up. I was talking to Mike, watching my own face do one of my videos on it. And I said,
Wow.
You really do that. I said, I did not give you permission to touch my stuff. So that's illegal for you to take from somebody's channel and put it on there. And so they stopped doing it after I said that. But then they went wanting other names. They're doing all kinds of goofy things, and I don't know. What am I going to do? Get mad? The best I could do is laugh about it, and then just be careful.
Right. Don't give them what they wanted. Don't give them the reaction they were looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a big issue for both Yards and Zoom. Yeah. I'll see that's MT saying that. Well, you missed that, MT. Trust me. It was like, it did. I reacted. I don't think my fingers moved as fast ever. As soon as I brought it up, I went, oh my God. And then ding, and it was like seconds gone. And the only one who really probably saw it was Mike, who laughed his head off. That was so funny. And I went, okay, this is not funny. Richard says, all this courtesy early in the morning. So what are we working on right now? You got, was that a yardstick or something? Or what is that?
Yeah, I was just measuring. So I have a coil. I was just going to put it on the dome on the number E.
Yeah. Oh. All right. And that's cool. Okay. Is that the same size head? Is that the D?
Right. E. I meant to say E.
E. Okay. E. Okay. E. So did you have to do two of them to make a head?
Right. You have to make two of them.
Okay.
And then you pick which one. You pick the side that's the prettiest.
For the front.
Two of them, and that's how you get the round head.
So I'm gonna get a dome. I love it. I think they're great. And my mom repeated the same thing. She said, those look great as a gift. See, she said, me and your mom, you kind of tend to think alike. Your family, once you're really close to them, they can almost finish your sentence. Well, she does that.
Exactly. See here, like that's the front of it. That's going to be the head. But if you look on the back, it's actually a different color.
Oh, okay. Does it really matter?
No, it doesn't really matter. So like if I'm going to give her blonde hair, you really wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Or if I was going to give her black hair, I could put a black one on the back. It doesn't have to be, because, the flesh tone quilling is kind of, a little more expensive than just regular colors.
Well, that makes sense. So if you think a natural color quilling is more expensive, so to save you money, and your hair color is not going to be that tone, you could put, if your hair is black, then you cool the back one black and brown and yellow and whatever hair to color to save money. That's a good one to know.
Right.
Yeah, that's a very good one to know. I don't have any of that stuff. Like when I bought a box, generic box that gave me everything to get. And then I ordered a cute couple extra papers. But at the time, still didn't know you could buy natural. So I guess I'm going to be doing this again. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be doing the dolls and stuff because I think it's awesome. So I need the dome and I need natural color for that.
Right, like just different color skin tone, for the dolls, like ivory, dark brown, light brown, different color for the hair and so forth like that.
And is that whole doll done in the 1/8?
Yes, 1/8.
Okay. So what have you done with the wider ones? Because I know it's like a bulk. There's like, oh, and another thing you can do is actually you can make that yourself on a cardstock, a thin cardstock. If you have some way of cutting it with a shredder or whatever, you can make it and save a couple dollars if you want to make homemade stuff.
Right. I actually have the parchment paper that that you use for that. Is I mean you can use any kind of paper, but it also depends on how you're going to coil it. So the paper, the type of paper, the quality of paper also matters.
Right. You know what? I was going to say, as far as if somebody asked me, and I'm pretty sure you can't do this because it wouldn't go as good, but they said, can you just pull into ribbon? And I said, you could, but it wouldn't release, it wouldn't be as tight. Ribbon's slippery. It wouldn't work the same, I don't think.
Right. You can make, you can use your cooling coil and make little bowls. I can show you that real quick. Well, let me show you the bowls that I'm talking about. I'll be right back.
Well, I got the quiet moment. Thank you, all of you, for joining us. I appreciate you joining and coming to see Sotocapmania. It's been a lot. It's fun, and it is a lot of fun still. But thank you, and just Richard and Katrina and Kathleen and whoever's joining us and MT. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a lot of fun. I would love to do this. I don't have a problem with coming on, bring anybody who wants to come on, show their talents. I love it. Oh, cool. Okay.
You make that with the quilling comb.
We
I
did.
like to leave the ribbons long because if I wrap a box, then I just wrap it around the box.
You did a whole bunch of them, eh? Oh, that's cool.
And that's made with the quilling comb.
I also like when you put it in. You realize I have a steamer. That's a little steamer you got in, and Velvet too. Sorry, Velvet. That's okay, Velvet. Welcome back.
Hi, everyone in chat.
So I did the thing with the quilling comb was totally different. I don't have a quilling comb. You could actually use a comb. So if you wanted to save money, there's ways of doing some of the stuff without actually spending money on doing stuff with the comb.
Well, I actually have a regular comb as well that I use for the smaller teeth. Right.
And I used the comb. I went, I'm not going to buy a quilling comb unless it's something I would do constantly and needed. There's so many things you work with that you don't necessarily have to buy stuff if you're trying to do crafting and save money. But I definitely want the dome. I think the dome, I guess you could do anything circular could make you the dome, but I would rather prefer.
That's two balls, two quill balls put together and then with glitter on it.
Oh, cool.
A glitter ball.
You made a glitter ball with it? Okay. But I want to do this doll thing for sure. I love it. I think they're adorable. And I think I'd like to make everyone in the family one for Christmas.
I'm going to start doing like I said, this will be the opening of like how you do when you're doing your journal. You do series 1, 2, 3, however many until you get to the end. I'm going to start something with a tutorial on the little birds and then the dolls. But I mean, and even those people that have the kit already, it'll just help them just be re-inspired to add something different, like the way they do the shoes and the hands and the head.
Yeah.
Sometimes the dress.
Yes, I get it. No one said you have to follow exactly what. If I do something different, it's just a start. It's a base to learn how to do something, and then use your creative side and put whatever you want to it. You don't have to stay within the box. That's absolutely fine. That's what artists do. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying, what do you call it? when you take something and it's your own design, that would be the same thing, wouldn't it?
What's that, Nana?
If you make your own design now, wouldn't that be going outside the box too? I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
I
yeah,
think so. I go to a lot of different YouTube creators and I see what they're doing. And I just grab whatever I can from everybody. And then when I'm ready to sit down, then whatever my brain mixes in with theirs, that's what comes out.
mhm,
You know, that's what I do. Like with Tita Katrin from Denmark, when she started making the newspapers baskets, I learned from her. But then I went to other sites just to get a little bit more idea of how they did the finishing. You know, how to close it off or
right,
how they started it. I
right,
use everybody as an inspiration, and then I create it and make it my own, like you do.
right, right, right. You start out with somebody, but I like creating my own. This is what I do sometimes. I like with the paper. I never look at anybody's. I want to create my own thing.
Right.
I don't. I want to get inspired by others, but sometimes I want to inspire people, so I create my own ideas. That's what I'm
I
trying.
I understand. Like this there's a bracelet in here that I made my husband, and it's a
Right.
coil bracelet. And I actually was inspired by a lady online that made it.
Oh, I like it. Let me wait. Okay, that's cool. So that's that
They're
you made it for your
all,
husband.
they're all coiled chain, and now I add beadings to it. I have to
Okay.
do this, but it has I have a homemade clasp on it and everything.
Oh, I like it.
But I wire wrap as well.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
So
Yeah, nice. Very nice. I love it. Yeah. Do your own thing. Yeah. Very nice.
yeah, I think that the first thing you need to do is call out to the universe that you want to do it, you can do it, and then you're going to do it. But if you call out that you can't do it, and you know you don't know how to do it, then you probably won't never learn how to do it. You just have to be positive and go forward with it.
Or I look at it this way: if you can't do one thing, let's say there's a project that you find really knitting. Okay, not everybody can knit. It's not easy thing. Some things you have to know how to do it. I don't know how to explain it to you, but that doesn't mean you can't be good at anything else.
Right. Like when I make my fun fur bracelets, I think I'm knitting, but I'm not. I'm just running the straw. I'm just running the yarn through a straw, and that's how I get that fun fur finished product.
Katrina says you are wonderful. You do wonderful things. You are so talented.
Oh well, Katrina put an outfit together yesterday in like less than an hour.
Yeah. No, I
So
know.
she's pretty talented herself.
Yeah, it's amazing the creativity that's on YouTube for sure. Absolutely. But yeah, that's fantastic. Like I said though, if you're gonna send me the kits, you gotta come back on. I'm doing it with you. Okay, is that the deal, right? Anything you ever send me as a kit for me to do on my channel or for me at home, I'm doing it on my channel with you.
Okay. You have quilling paper already, right?
I have what?
You have the 1/8 quilling paper?
Is there specific colors I need to have?
No, whatever color you want to make your doll with, that's all you need.
Okay.
And then I'm going to send you the die cut, and then however you want to put that together, you know, that'll be fun too.
Mm-hmm. I just want to know that I got you live saying, yep, I'll come back and do it with you.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. But yes, she must, Kathleen, love to see you, Tita. There you go. I think they're all loving this. They've enjoyed it big time.
And I enjoy being here.
Kathleen says, yes, Tita is so talented. She needs to share her knowledge and talents more often. There she
Well, I
said.
hope they stick around to learn how to do the bottle caps.
I like it too. I think it's cool. Very cool. I didn't do any of that either. So all of this is so cool. And then you take all the ideas from every crafter and put your ideas all together and do whatever you want with it and change it totally. That's the fun thing of it.
Be right back.
Um, pot and stop to it. Wait, and put a stop to it then? Kathleen, my grandson didn't continue, and this is for you too, Richard. Richard, I couldn't wait. It would be awesome to have a guy that knits. You know why? Because you are not like what you consider feminine. Even if you were, it didn't matter. But the point is, it's not a feminine thing to knit and crochet or do these crafts, which people got that. So when a little child is growing up, what I notice is men kind of go, I'm going to go do the yard work and I'm going to go do the tools and I'm going to do that. What's the matter with swapping things? What's the matter with a grown tough guy showing guys how to knit? Like, show the other side that supposedly is feminine, or a girl going to the garage like Kathleen knows how to work in a truck. Like, do the opposite. Let these children be whatever they want to be and open it up both sides. That's what I want. I like the fact that if men knit and show other boys to knit, they wouldn't think it was so much to be a girly girl. It's not true. It would be a good thing. Oh, there we go. Cool.
That's what my bottle caps look like when they're just bottle caps. 2 bottle caps put together.
Don't you smash them together, kind of, or what do you do?
I smash the inside first. See the indentation? It's like a little shadow box.
Yeah.
On both sides.
And what is the thing to hold it? That's a wire, right?
I put a wire between the 2 bottle caps because that's going to be a bail after I finish.
It's going to be a what?
The bail, the BAIL.
BAIL, a bail. Okay. No, it's cool, and that becomes jewelry or whatever you want it to become, right?
Yes. And that's just the beginning of the 2 bottle. That's how I put my bottle caps together. That's why I call myself Sotocap, because my name, and then I put 2 bottle caps together to make jewelry.
Are you gonna? Okay, so you're gonna one day show this how to do that?
I'm gonna start to show you how to make the bottle caps.
Okay.
Because that's the reason why I came on, was because of the jewelry. Because they used to make the 1 bottle caps, and then I thought, well, I've always been a person of extra. You know, like when you go to get a hamburger, you know, you got to get the extra pickles and extra mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So I said, why 1 bottle cap when you can do 2? So that's how I got started.
Very cool. And you know how you're doing the paper thing? Are you want to do that today, or are you saving that? Like how you did it? I want to know how you did that. The circles, the cutouts that you made that thing open up, because I think I could do really cool things with that. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. You know why? Like I told you, my daughter was saying, I said, I don't have a lot of Thanksgiving things. That's why I did the banner. I started decorating, and I'm going to do a wreath for Thanksgiving because I don't have a lot.
Okay, let me go get that real quick.
Yeah, okay. And she said, what happened to the turkey? And I said, well, it fell apart. But if I knew how to make that ball, I could do kinds of things for different holidays, which would be really cool. Kat, say hello from me. Hold on, I have to get a bull out of the yard. This is so much fun. They're really enjoying her being on here, and any of you want to do it, come on and visit and show your talents. Kathleen, I don't mind you coming up again and doing mixed media. Katrina, come on and show me, baby. You got all kinds of stuff. You come up and do what Sotocapmania is, and Sotocap is always wanted on here to show her talents. Whenever she doesn't want to do it on her own channel, she's always welcome here because I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying watching her learning from somebody else. I truly am. It's not about just me. Okay, what is that, 2-inch?
This is a 2.5 inches.
Oh, 2.5 inches.
But it could be any size you want.
Okay.
2 inches is good.
I think 2.5 or 3 inches is the biggest punch you can get. Yeah, what paper is that? Is that just normal paper?
You can use regular copy paper, right?
Copy filter paper?
Yeah, Xerox paper, copy paper. This here, this is vintage paper, and so this is feels like tracing paper.
I like it. Where do you get that?
I'll send you some because this is vintage. You can't get it.
Oh, you can't?
Well,
Okay.
you know how you buy stuff on eBay and stuff like that, vintage.
All right, so cool. Okay, so I want to watch this. This is so you're gonna make 4 right at once, right? Okay. And you can actually use a die cut and make a bigger size because I think the punches come at 3 inches is the biggest.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think you can get bigger in a punch.
Maybe the die cut would be better because that's the one thing about the tissue paper, like it kind of gets stuck. So let me get that. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, Richard, we have many skills. I want you to come up and show us your woodworking or any of it. Craft is a craft. A craft doesn't have to be a paper craft. A craft could be out of wood, it could be out of stone, it could be out of metal. I would love to learn from everybody. So, and everybody I'm sure would love to learn new skills. If I could get my friend up here, I would love to get that young man with the, I'm gonna bug him to see if he'll do a hangout with me. The one that knows woodworking. Wouldn't that be cool? To have somebody come up and show you how to woodwork and give you a little bit of skill on that side of it. Somebody does metal work, like I did MT, but I could bring MT again on and he can show his skills and I can ask questions. It'd be a lot of fun. I love it. I think it's so cool, all this stuff you can learn. Okay, and I don't know, Grammy, are you out there? This is a die cut. For those of you who don't know what a die cut is, machine, that's a big shot. And die cuts are designed for that. In real life, they work out of die cuts for all kinds of things. Bigger scale die cuts. We are doing the same thing in a smaller size die cut. And so she's putting her die cut there, put it over top of it, run it through. You run it through and then it'll cut it. It's just cool. We have industrial machines for the same thing we're doing here, just smaller version for crafters. Same thing. The pressures. It's a very sharp shape of a die. The pressure of the big shot pushes it down, cuts through paper. We're talking about die cuts could be cutting metal. Like my son-in-law works with this stuff. You know, they give them it, they design it, what they want to build, and make the shape of it so then when it goes to the factory, that shape is put into industrial machines and cut and press through metal, whatever it is. Next time you look at things you buy, everything is probably used some kind of form of die cut. You got containers, milk carton containers. That's a shape that's going to be cut out. All of it, all that kind of stuff. Only, like I said, a smaller version. So she'll go in and out, giving it pressure twice, and it'll cut nice through. How many did that die cut through? 4? Four, 5, 6, 7.
Wait a minute, Nana.
1, 2. Welcome back, Kathleen. Is that 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It cut through 16 that paper. Now you saw the punch, she only did it 4 times, and the punch wouldn't cut through it. She did 8, 17. And cut through 8. So the die cut is it's a lot better, precise to cut through, and it won't get stuck as easy.
Okay, so we have them now.
Cool. So how many you got there in total? Or does it matter?
16 and 16?
Oh, you got 32. Yeah, 32. Welcome back, Chasing Cow Lady. Kathleen had to leave us for a second to go chase a bull.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, let's see.
Okay, so we got 32.
Now with the paper being thin like this, Nana,
yeah.
What makes it nice is because you have to have at least, if you want to make a, like the card, that takes about like 20.
Okay. What about a full circle? How many?
Maybe about 18 to 20 to make that full like that. So then
Yeah.
you have to double it if you wanted to make the ball.
That's what I mean. So you need
This
a full
paper is a lot
circle.
thicker. Excuse
So
me?
what did you, so you need about 32 to make a full ball, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so what I do
Wait, yeah, okay. Yeah,
is
now
now
I
I'm going to
get
fold it. Now I'm going to take the whole thing and I'm going to fold it in half.
it. Okay. Yeah.
Then I'm going to fold it in half again.
Quarter it, okay.
Squeeze it good because you're making your line. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold the one side in,
Okay. Okay.
open it up again, and then the other side.
Fold it in halfway in, right?
Right. And now
Okay.
the other side.
So what is that called when you have all the pie shape? You have the whole pie shape of all of it.
I don't know. Like this, we're doing kind of like an origami. That's what all I know.
Okay.
So now when we look at it, we can see the lines. You might
Yeah.
not be able to see it, but I can see the creases.
All right.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we have to open them all up like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is now when you see other people do it, they'll make A, B, and they'll make these lines going down. And you don't really have to do that. I mean, if you want to be a perfectionist, you can, but I just do it like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, when I have it in half like this,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put glue here and here, but in the inside on
Okay,
all
so,
of them.
okay. I want to
So
watch you.
we're going to go glue here
Yeah.
and on the other side, glue here.
All right.
And then we're going to close it.
Okay.
And we're going to do it. We're going to do it to all of them.
Oh, okay. All right.
Now, once this has been done, that technique has been done. Now we close it like this as a fold.
Yeah.
If you look, you're going to see one line right there, right there. That's a crease.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
there. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's where you glue. 1, 2, 3. You put it down.
To do all of them?
Do every one of them now. And then you go 1 on the inside, 1, 2, 3 with the dot. And then you lay it down on top of it.
But okay, so but where is it? Can you do a few for us so I can understand better?
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, just do the half and put a few together and then it gets done. And don't those bottles come in handy? I absolutely love that bottle.
Right. And what I did was I took the little thingamajigger off of it because I didn't like it hanging.
Yeah.
And all I do is it has like a little nipple on the end right there. And that's where I store it. Because
Oh, okay.
you know how it has the little
And you know what I learned though? You can use a pin, but what I found out about a pin was it turned rusty and the top glue became like brown because the pin went rusty.
So I did the inside where I told you. Now I'm going to put the 2 dots.
Okay. On the very top. That's all you're gonna do. Okay.
3.
Yeah. I thought you had to go in, but it's only 3 dots on the very top of it, right?
Right.
Okay. I thought you were like actually doing the whole lines again all the way in, and you're not. And yeah, Kathleen, it's worth investing in a die cut if you're a crafter. It's the amazing stuff you can do and the die cuts and stuff. It's amazing what you can do with it. So a big shot is a big deal. For a crafter, I mean, it's worth the investment as far as I'm concerned. For a crafter, it is.
I'll be right back, Nana.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, it's worth getting, those of you who are crafters and do it all the time, the investment, see, because I like doing it, that I wish I had the money, I would be buying an electric one, because when I do, like I told you in Mass, when I did over 200 of the same thing for a wedding, my daughter's wedding, and my arms were killing me doing 200 of that. I'm going to get the cow's beach balls put. That's hilarious, Kathleen. Well, I guess a happy cow is I know that sounds so terrible because I don't want, now, Kathleen, I could never eat them, but I was going to say a happy cow is a tender cow. But the thing is, I don't know if I could eat it after becoming friends with it. Yeah, there's a lot of crops I can't because I don't have one. Yeah. And it's a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much all these little things I've never learned. There's, like, as you think you know it, I don't know everything. I already know that. I admit it tons of times. But some people think they're above, that they can't learn from others, that they know everything, but it's not true because the list goes on and on, what every unique crafter does for their channel. It just goes on and on and on. And this stuff, I never touched. Like the paper pert I did, but I never did the actual dolls. I never did this ball that Tita's showing me. Never did that before. So there's tons, and I've been crafting for a long time, and I'm always learning new things, which just amaze me. I love it. It keeps my creativity going from watching others.
Nana, these are die cut pineapples that I was telling you about.
I love. Okay, yeah, I think this is adorable.
So I'm just going to put this one together real quick. It's the same technique as the other one. It's just a lot easier.
Okay.
And then I'll do the other one.
Great.
I think it's because the paper's a little thinner. It's a little more
hard to work with.
Yeah, a little harder to work. It's not really cooperating with me.
Okay.
But see here you have the pineapple that's just a plain old die cut.
Yeah.
You just fold them in half, make about 18 of them, and then when they dry, they start to open up like this.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Could you know how you have the wafer? I'll call it wafer. In order to do a wafer thing, could you do it on that pineapple? I guess couldn't you put like 3 dots, fold them diagonal 3 ways, and then you could have a wafer, right?
In fact, they do have the pineapple now with the wafer, the honeycomb like you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. That would be so cool to open up your mind to any kind of thing, as long as you knew the technique how to do it, which you're showing us, which is cool. So you gotta do at least for a full one. You need probably, what did we say, 32? Mm-hmm. Yeah, 32. Fold them in half. So now I can see that gluing them all together to be a full one. But if you want to do the honeycomb, then you will have to fold them again in like 2 diagonals or something, and put 2 dots on the top, right?
Right.
And so everyone would have the 2 dots before you put them all together, right?
Right.
Yeah, I can see that. That'd be really cool. And that's what she was talking about, me doing one for a turkey. If I could do a ball and attach a turkey part body to the whole ball part, then that would be really cool. We're getting a proper tour of all the crops. What do you think? We don't have chat over here. We're getting a proper tour of all the crops. Yeah, I love it. I love Tita doing all this stuff. It's just so cool.
Well, I put 3 together, but see how thin how it is, but see how you can see it started to come together?
Oh, okay. But they'll take a while to dry before you, oh yeah, I see, it's cool. But it's just the 3 dots at the top where you fold it.
Because what you're doing is when you put a dot, when you open it up here and you put a dot here on this side and you put a dot here, right? Yeah. And now we close it. Yeah. So that becomes the pocket.
Right.
For the honeycomb. Now, when we come back and we go here on the top, and right here. I think I forgot the inside there. And then that seals it off and that becomes another pocket.
Yeah, very cool. I like it. Yeah.
And then you just have to keep building it.
Right. I love it. I think that's just a good technique you just showed us. I think it's great.
But yeah, it takes a while for it to dry, and then you have to build it up.
Okay. Should you let it dry like one section at a time before you put the next one?
Well, actually, it's just an assembly line. I like how I show you do the first one, then when you come back, and then by the time you build it, and then you'll get a little stronger paper than the tissue.
Yeah.
Put on either side, and then you open it up.
But I'm just saying you should let one section at a time dry before you put the next one, right?
Right.
Like, okay, like for instance, okay, I'm just trying to show how easier this would be and would dry. So we're gonna take a circle, do the in half, glue that one in half, and then we'll do another one. But then we'll go back to the first one, do the 3 dots, let that dry, go do another one, do the one in half, then go back and do the next 3 dots, so that it had time to dry before you attach the next piece.
Right.
Okay.
The first time you do it, it's 3 dots, drops. It's on the side, the top, and on the side. Then we fold it. Pinch, pinch, and pinch. Put it to the side, and then you just keep on doing it until you get this whole stack done.
Right. And
then we come back. Now we have it. Now we come back, and now we're going to put the glue on 1, 2, and then stack.
Right.
That's how you do it. But you can also refer to the YouTube videos they show you, and then and then among your own way of doing something, it'll just come together.
Okay, but are you gluing the center part? So you're not just doing the one. Are you gluing all the centers together too, though, aren't you?
Right.
No, like I'm talking about. You're gluing the 3 dots to make the pockets. You're gluing the half, but do the halves connect to halves besides the 3 dots? You know what I mean? Like you're connecting the 3 dots, but are you connecting the bottom half too, right across?
No, because you already did that the first time. When you had it opened.
Okay, so never.
When it's open like this, right?
Yeah.
You put a dot here, and then on this other side, right here. See where you see the line? Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. One here. Dang, this camera really messes me up. One side here, one side here, and then one on the top. 3.
Yeah.
Then we close it.
Oh, I thought you did it all along the bottom. You didn't do it all along the bottom at first?
Yeah, we have it on the bottom, but we're just putting dots. Because what happens is if you see how this flower is right here, I can't close it. It's meant to stay open, because what I did was when I made this, I didn't put a dot. I put a line of glue.
Okay. All right.
So that's how I made this.
Okay, so if it's meant to close, if it's meant to close, you're just using dots. You're not putting the whole seam in.
Right, just dots.
All right, that's what I need to know.
Yeah, because if you use it like a seam of glue, then you'll get this swirly thing. You can't really tell because I have to still paint it, but it's a little different and you can't close it. That's just something I came up with when I was playing with this, so I can put it on my box. I didn't want it to close. Like this card, it's easy. You can close it.
Right. So you only put dots. You didn't seal all the ends.
Right. When you make the honeycomb, you make dots.
That's what I needed to know. Okay.
Right.
Because I would have did the whole seam and then did 3 dots.
If you do the whole seam, what'll happen is once you open it, it'll let you open it. See, but you won't be able to close it because you didn't put dots. You put the whole glue all along the line.
Good thing. Okay.
Gives you a different effect.
Yeah, I got it. I'm going to be working with this. I'm going to show you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do one later on, maybe today or tomorrow, to see if it looks as good as what you're showing us. And you could do it in tissue. Don't they use tissue paper? But that's pretty thin, right?
That's pretty thin. When I send you your little Happy Meal package, I'll send you some of this paper, and you'll understand. In fact, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and you have a circle cutter, right?
I have a what?
Do you have a circle punch?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then you can cut it out yourself. Then I'll just send you the paper.
Okay. But that purple one, the whole one you just did is the purple one. Did you paint that after?
No, this is just regular pink paper. So this is not tissue paper. This is like
Like colored paper.
like colored paper. Yeah, Xerox
Yeah.
paper. So
Because I don't know if you can find, you know what? It's very hard to find colored paper lately.
well, if I'll send you some colored paper as well. I have some.
Oh no, I
I have
appreciate.
so much. I don't mind.
No, it wasn't meant for that. It was meant like, can you actually find the colored paper?
I know, but I'm just saying. I'll send you some colored paper. What color do you want?
No.
You might as well tell me now.
They might go, well, how about some for Christmas? You have a Christmas color?
Christmas colors? Yeah. Okay.
I'll do some kind of crafting with that stuff in Christmas colors coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do something. I think it's cool. You know, I do cards, so that's kind of another effect to do for cards.
I do cards too, and in fact, because you said you used to be an old Stampin' Up! Demonstrator or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what you used to do. Yeah, a lot of times when I get inspired, it's from a Stampin' Up! Person that's sharing something like that waterfall card that I showed you.
Yeah.
That was from somebody that was doing that.
I can't tell you that I actually sold the stuff I made more than actually went to houses and sold the equipment, which that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to do die cuts.
You just got it for your own entertainment.
No, I wanted to sell it, but I didn't have anybody because it was expensive. I couldn't get in the door to somebody's house to sell it as that. I tried once, and most of the people didn't really. They would rather buy my crafts than actually buy the die cuts. Right? So that's what they did. They purchased the stuff I made. We are leaving you for a second too. I gotta run, but you guys, I can see Kathleen and Richard are amusing each other, so I'm gonna be right back in a second too.
I should say that the thing about those Sizzlex, see here's a hat that I made, a steampunk hat. And all that is just from different die cuts that I just put together. So yeah, you just have to use your imagination and you can create whatever you want to make. Here's some flowers that I'm making to put on a box.
Oh, cool. Oh, I want to do those too. Yeah.
I use the that's an egg, one of those machete eggs. I cut it in half to get the dome.
Machete eggs?
Paper mache.
Oh, okay. You bought a paper mache egg and then you put the little pieces to it. Is that a bunch of the circles too? That's what you did?
Uh-huh.
Like, I want to do something with coffee filters. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh.
Some with a coffee filter with flowers. That's what I'm heading for. I have already done stuff with coffee filters, like for Valentine's Day, where I took them and I made them into a big heart, and then you can hang the heart for stuff like that. Oh, nice. Let me see that. Beautiful. That looks like Oriental stuff. That's beautiful.
I made the branches made out of that air dry clay.
Oh, so that's clay. Is the flowers clay or no?
No, the flowers are paper, but the branch is made out of that paper clay.
Great idea. That is absolutely great. Yes, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah. You realize that it was funny. I don't know if you ever worked with fondant or anything, but all the stuff you're doing there could be done out of fondant, and you can put that stuff that would look gorgeous on a cake.
Right. I use that air clay.
Yeah.
You can't use that.
That to me is sometimes harder. The air clay is a little harder. Polymer clay at least gives you time to form it whatever way you want until you dry it in the oven.
Yeah. But I make mushrooms with that polymer with the air clay, and you can do a lot with it. It works in the molds and so forth. That angel This angel that I showed you, this is air clay.
That did a good job. That was that a mold, and then you put the thing in?
One of those polymer clay mold, and then you just this is just the air clay.
That's cool. And sometimes you need that the dry clay. Sorry guys, I'll be right with you. I don't know if my husband's gonna get the phone, so I'm right back.
Well, this was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you guys staying with Nana and dealing with me, showing how I do my crafts, and I hope that we can craft together and I get more together.
Okay, don't you love it when you get telemarketers on your phone? That was like, please call me again. Please call me again. Telemarketers.
Oh, that's what you had?
Yeah, gotta love that, eh? So I can see, I want to get that dome out of now that I see what you can do with that stuff. That's so cool. Look at all your goodies. When you do your little goodies and all this stuff, you do a whole bunch at once and then you kind of store them. Is that what you do?
Yeah. Here's all my polymer clay.
Wow. You don't mess around, do you? That's all your beads and everything, right?
Right. But these are like
You do not mess around. Look at that. Cool. Yeah, Rich said there's a lot of. I have mushrooms growing. I got mushrooms growing in the cow puppies. Yeah, they probably love that. Perfect way to grow mushrooms. Cow poop.
once you get that crafting bug, that's it. You're doomed.
Well, no, I can see that when you do something. So you do if it's something you started, then you do a whole lot of them, right?
Right.
That's like if you're doing the dolls. I bet you did more than one doll.
Right.
Yeah, I can see that.
I just go into this crazy zone and I just keep on, and then I put it somewhere and forget about it, and then one day it shows up and I go, wow, I did all that. I forget about it.
But isn't that, like you said, isn't that, and I've said that all along, what's the word I want to say, euphoric, it's like calming. If you feel, to me, it's the best way to do it is to craft. Even if you don't think you're a crafter, it would surprise you to do a craft, how calming you would be. Oh, I have that button. You turn that into a ring?
Yes.
You have a bigger button than me though. Oh, cool. Mine is a tiny, tiny little button.
Uh-huh.
But, I have that button. Yeah, cute.
And
Very cute.
the ring is adjustable, so it can fit any size.
Well, very cute. Yeah. I never saw that size button. That's huge, but the buttons are cute.
See, that's why I said for you to let me be the puppy, because I love doggies.
Oh, yeah? Oh, there he is. Hi, Mike. Thank gosh.
Hi, Mike.
You're here seeing Soto. See that Soto, we're
And
saying.
tolerating me, Mike.
I got tolerated. I love you, and I think you're adorable, and I think you're super talented. When I saw the mushrooms. Yeah, maybe we should make mushrooms, and we all send different kinds of mushrooms to him. Right? Send Mike mushrooms. He's got a thing. So, okay, leads me to when you did the little boxes, the one you sent me, and I think there's. Did you make those mushrooms too?
Yes, out of the aircraft.
Like everything on the little box you made is mostly yours or die cuts, right?
Right.
Cool.
I made the little marshmallow. Just the doggy and the fairy and the butterfly.
Yeah, the main hard equipment was already that you didn't do. I love how you did it, and what I like is the way you took it and if it was for, let's say Mike, you were making something for Mike, you took exactly, okay, Mike has a cat. So I bet you 10 to 1 you would have a cat on there. We joke about mushrooms. Whatever's related to Mike, you would have put on that thing.
Exactly.
Because you listened to me so much about gardening. You listened to me about my pooch, how much I love my pooch, how much I love butterflies. And you designed that thing amazing to match me. That's what I thought. And it was very, very creative and cool. And I admired it and I love it. It's sitting in my living room that I look at. So you know what? That's another thing. If your creativity suddenly disappears, look at something that somebody sent you before, and it kind of comes back. It comes back to you going, you know what? That was cool. I can do something. It's making me think what I can do with this stuff. That's what I find. I find that watching others, if you're at a standstill being creative, look at others do it, or books or whatever, it kind of starts your creativity back if you're at a slump time in your life.
Yeah, Nana, I would love to come back when I have it a little bit more together.
Oh, you're good. I want you to come, and you are welcome anytime. And you don't have to tell me, but if you tell me, I'll start a stringer. If I don't, then you can't come on the live chat. So at any time, you want to tell me the day before, are you coming on? And I say, yeah, sure, come on. And I will open up a stringer. That's the only way I can bring people up. If you see the normal live stream, I can't bring people up once I do it, but I'm more than willing to. I want to make a date with you now. When do you want to come back?
Yeah, we'll have to make another date. I don't know yet.
All
Sometime
right.
in October, Nana.
Sounds good. Actually, you're doing your crafting for Halloween. Why don't you come back before Halloween?
Right. I'll come back before Halloween and give you an update on the doll. And by that time, you'll have your Happy Mail and you can show us what you're working on.
Oh yeah, you know why I'm doing this though. I want to really. I would rather watch you because I can't. When I'm doing my own thing, I'm not really watching you, and I want to watch you.
Okay.
Right? That's why I'm doing.
I'll put a tutorial. I'll put a tutorial together where I have some heads already made, and then I'll make one in front of you. So this way, I'll have it more together.
Yeah, no, don't rush, but you can do that. You can go. This is what you can do if you want. When you're ready, you come back here and talk to us and say, okay, if you want to really see how to do it even more in depth, I have a tutorial on my channel. You can do anything like that you want. That's fine. Showing people your stuff. I have no problem with that.
Okay.
And
What's the date?
And I can't wait. I want to have you back. This is a blast. I want to have you back. What I'm noticing though, I really don't like the way Stringer, like we see you good, but if I bring more than 2 people, and then I can't, if I kick myself off, I can't see you. I can't talk to you. So it looks like I can only bring, unless we're really getting into this and you're not really wanting to show people, we can have 3 people working at different things, but I like the idea of one-on-one because then I can ask questions, I can learn myself, and anybody can jump in and ask me questions. If I get too many people on here to do with the crafting side, I don't get to watch you guys. I want to watch it. I really want to watch what you do. You know?
Right. I just need to, put it more together. It's like you say, practice makes perfect, and each time you do it, you get better at it. And that has to do with anything.
Yeah, absolutely. All I'm going to say is if you want to do it just right now, you see where your camera is?
Uh-huh.
Set your camera up at the same market. Like that's what I do. If I'm doing something taping stuff, I put masking tape and mark to keep my craft within the area. I got it until I get used to it. Once I get used to it, it's not a big deal. But if you put it within the zone of where your camera is right now,
uh-huh,
we can see everything that you're doing and just stay in the same spot to set your camera up every time in the same spot.
Right. Yeah, this seems to be working for me.
Right. Identical spot. And if you want to mark off masking tape and put a piece of paper, like when I'm doing a diamond painting, I have something coming up that I want to fast forward this diamond painting. It's not going to be perfect, but the thing is I'm trying to mark the area to stay within my dining room table where I do it. So then when I put all the clips together, it should attach really nicely. Because I want to do a diamond painting fast forward and do the whole thing on camera and then put it into 5 minutes or whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. Only for that, but this is because, see, you can see it now. You're trying to learn the camera part of it, but once you know exactly where to put it, it'll be great. Kathleen said she's going to the library today. Now I'm going to a friend. I actually got to learn something. We got something for a TV, which I don't know how to work a Fire Stick, but somebody kind of talked us into thinking this would be a cool thing, a Fire Stick, to watch movies when we're not on, when I'm not live streaming or something. And it won't set up on my TV, right? So I'm heading for that to go find out how to do that. And I also got stuff from my garden to give away to our friends. I grew lima beans and I don't particularly like them. I learned. So it was fun growing them, but I don't like them.
Well, Nana, I guess I should get off now, right?
I guess that you should get off. If you are ready to get off, then you can get off. And if not, I'm here as long as you want. I enjoyed this big time, so absolutely. Set up a date with me when you can, and we'll do something before Halloween. When you do something for Halloween, you got to do it at least 2 weeks before, so we give people time to follow and do it if they want to do it for Halloween. So I'm going to put that your way, like 2
Okay.
3 weeks.
I'm going to work on that. I'm going to work on that Halloween themed angel doll, quilling doll. I think I'm just going to keep them as angels because I think they look better as angels. I thought that maybe the next time I make angels, I thought maybe 12 angels for each month, pick a color theme or something like that.
Cool. I like it.
Do it like a little where others can participate too.
And you're working on that Halloween box, so I like to see that too.
Yes, I have to work on that as well. Yeah. You got me all inspired, and my head is filled with all kinds of ideas now, Nana. Thank you.
It works the same for me. By the way, is that all die cuts, the Halloween stuff? Can you show me that again, what you're working on the Halloween box? Like the attachment, yeah. Is that all die cuts, that part?
Right. It's a die cut house.
Okay.
And then it's a die cut fence.
Okay.
And then I stapled them together.
With the box, okay. And that's gonna like kind of glue on the top of your main box, right?
Right, that would go on top of the box.
Did you start the main box yet or no?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, that is good. I can see that being really cool, and you can make it kind of creepy too, right?
Right. Yeah. The bottom right here will have with cutouts and stuff of cats and so forth and all that.
Cats, skeletons, pumpkins, whatever you want, right? That is so cool.
Exactly.
Yes, absolutely. That's really.
Did you ever see this cookie box? I don't know. Did I ever show this one on there?
See, it's got the monarch butterfly, which is a big thing. Very cool. Let me see what else you put. You got roses on it. You know what? I want to tell you this much. I think it doesn't do it justice because of the lighting, not just at your house, on the YouTube part of it. Mm-hmm. It does not do justice for your boxes, the detail you put in them. That's what I want to tell you. You can see it, but I know there are even more, now that I have one, I know there's even more detail on it than it actually shows on a camera. But they're gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And you need it to do one of it. That is so cool too. Inspiration all around. That's what Kathleen says.
More birds.
They're just gorgeous. Seriously, they're just beautiful stuff. And it's your unique thing. I don't think I've ever seen.
Oh, Nana, you have to tell me which fairy you want. Let's lay them out.
Oh, you gotta move them up. Move them on the white.
Move them on the white? Okay.
Yeah, right there. That's perfect. You want to show? No, not any further than the blue. I can only see. Okay. Am I supposed to pick a fairy which I like? Okay. They're all pretty. It doesn't matter. That one's cool. I'm just gonna run. I want to see which one you picked for the last time. Give me 1 second. Let's do a color. Okay, she is gold. I think you gave me a golden brown one. So, yeah. Oh, any of them. I like pick one for me because they're all nice. I don't have any particular one that I like them all.
Let them pick it in chat for you.
Okay, which one? Oh, so wonderful, full of love.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Okay, she wants the chat to pick which angels to send me. I said I like them all, and I don't care which one. I won't even say anything. I'm not going to say nothing. So, you want? She's going from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which fairy should she send me? And she's letting you pick it out because I like them all. They're all gorgeous. If you guys, Katrina, Kathleen, Richard, whatever, Mike, which fairy should she send me? I'm going to try making some.
2.
Yeah, beautiful. I love it. I like that too. I like the blues and the pinks are really pretty.
This one, then, Nana? You want that one?
Oh, there's been. You know what? Yeah, I'll take that one.
Okay.
Since they're not picking, I'll take it. Yep, that's perfect. I like the bright colors, like the pinks and the blues and stuff. Oh, she put one. She picked green.
Who did?
Kathleen.
Kathleen?
Yes, I think she likes the green colors. And look at they're all picking one, and I don't care. Pick one. Pick
I like
one.
Richard's one. Richard picked 11.
Hey Ben, welcome. How's it going? We have a very crafty lady with us this morning, Sotocapmania, and she showed all her talents on here, and it was a blast. And she thinks I can get sick of her, but never. I can't. I can go on and on. This has been a blast. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Story time? She says, story time with my buttons. You didn't go to story time. I'm a little goofy there, Soto, with my story time. When I do a whole
I enjoy your story time.
You enjoyed me acting goofy and you want creative and outside the box. That's definitely outside the box that way, where I just throw my imagination to the wind and whatever way it goes, singing, dancing, whatever. I don't dance, but oh my God, if I dance, you guys would die laughing to death because I did a not fine job with the dinosaur, so that's how I dance. Not good. But anyways, but it's a lot of fun. Anyways,
Fun.
it is a lot of both. Yeah, it is supposed to be fun, and definitely do I have fun. She said that's why Kathleen says I love green. Yeah, it's absolutely. I don't care which one. They're all nice. That's what I say.
So Nana, I guess I'll just go and chat.
Oh, you want to come and chat? No, if you're leaving, I'm leaving. I did this for me and you. So if you are had enough, then we are getting off.
How long have we been on, Nana?
Well, if you give me 7 minutes, then we are on for 2 hours now.
Wow, I'll give you 7 minutes.
Did that not go smooth though? Wasn't that fun? And
2 hours. That was a lot of fun. I just wish I had it more together for you.
No,
but,
I loved it. No, there's nothing wrong. We're all together. We get it, and it was fun. And I don't know which one I want to sink my teeth into, but I'm definitely trying the circle one. That's why I kept asking you questions because I can picture doing something with that for Christmas. So all of it, I want to try all of it. But the circle one is within my realm. I have circle punches, and I'm just going to practice with cutting out paper first. Actually, you know what would be really cool? It reminded me of in school, we did some kind of thing for Christmas bulbs, only I could punch out, I could use fancy paper, you know what I mean? You could do the same thing and I could use designer paper. If I did the same designer paper and glue the same method you did it, wouldn't that make a cool kind of Christmas bulb? And then you could put like a dangle on the bottom of it, either with jewelry or anything hanging down on it. So it could be really a fancy bulb, but then it closes up. Let's say it's for somebody owning an apartment and they don't have a lot of space. Those bulbs could close up and they only have to reopen at Christmas time.
That would be really nice. Yeah.
And you do a whole set would fit in a tiny little box as a Christmas present. And then you just decorated a tree for an apartment. That's what's thrown out of my brain. I'm just telling you, I just thought of that through that. So that's the spur of the moment. I'm not very good at spur of the moment, but that was my spur of the moment. Katrina says, thank you so much, Mike, Tita, and Nana, for sharing a time.
Thank you, Katrin.
I really enjoyed that.
I enjoyed my time with you, too.
Well, Katrina, you're going to have a day too, young lady. We are bringing Soto, and I think I like it. I like, not that I don't want all of you at the same time, but I like the one-on-one because I can chat, I can ask questions, I can watch you work, not me. I work all the time on live streams. I do it all the time. It's about you guys doing it for you guys. And so Katrina, I love Katrina showing her freaking talents are amazing, just like you there, Soto. It'd be a lot of fun, and you guys.
It's a lot of fun, Nana.
It's a lot of fun. I do this all the time, so I get a break. I just loved it. I think I want to do this. You guys, anybody want to do it? I'm bringing Soto. Like, if you said next week, I'd be bringing you back next week in a minute. In a minute.
Oh.
I would. I loved it that much. And Katrina, I'm dying to have her up. I mean, I know you want to do your own channels, and I get it. That's cool. But I really do miss you guys.
Katrin.
Oh, see, I can't do that. That drives me crazy. I can't do that. And you did a lot. You sent me some, and I don't have enough. I got to do a whole bunch more with your technique.
Right back, Nana.
Yeah, we are glad you came, for sure, Kathleen. I loved it. Oh, that's okay, Katrina. As soon as you can. Hi, Maria. Hi, ladies. Just stopping by to say hi. Taking a break at work. Oh, cool. Well, if you get a chance, Maria, I'll leave this one open for now because a lot of times I shut down StreamYards. But I'll leave it open for anybody that want to watch it for the lovely Soto. For sure, I'm going to leave it open for now because I want anybody that missed it to go and show her talents on here. Yeah, I can't wait, Katrina. I'm going to talk to you, and you're going to do whatever you love doing. Show us your talents, dear young lady. Because Katrina, I don't want to cut off Soto. My Tina Soto is fantastic. Trust me, I want her back in a minute. But we know Katrina's very talented, and I can't wait to bring you up. So, Katrina, you got to set a date. I feel like I'm going to book all kinds of dates, and you can either come on. Oh my gosh! Wow. Is that a bigger version of it? The boxes?
No, it's the same. It's the same box.
Why does it look bigger? That box looks bigger than the other ones, isn't it? It's not?
No.
Because you got it so close, it looks like it's gorgeous. It looks a bigger version of it. Oh, that is beautiful stuff. Beautiful. And you know what? I'm going to have to steal that butterfly from you, you know. That's my symbol for my channel is a butterfly.
I'll send you some butterflies.
No, stop. No.
I don't mind spoiling you.
Don't you worry. I like getting spoiled. I don't mind being spoiled, but I'm not saying that because I want it from you. I'm just telling you that I love.
Nana, don't worry about it, Nana. I know you don't want from me. I want to give. That's just who I am. I wouldn't say it if I didn't want to.
I really love it. I love what you. By the way, I got a question. I wish I could. You know what? Before I leave you, I know it's almost a 2-hour mark. I want to know this. Look at all my stuff here that I got from my journal. You can see it, right? What I kept inside here, trying to find it before I let go. I want to know what technique you did. I really looked at this afterwards when I started doing the journal. I looked at the stuff. I did a video on the stuff you sent me, okay? And I loved every bit of it. But I didn't look real detail until I started doing this journal. And then I went, I think I'm going to add her envelopes. Look at this, guys. This technique, and let me see if I show you really good. Look at this technique she did.
Let me show you something, Nana.
Look at that. I want to know how she did this. I loved the technique. Wait, let's go the opposite way. Look at this. I did show it on camera when I said happy mail, and I showed you all the mail. But I didn't look at it as detailed until I started doing this journal, and I said, I'm putting these in the journal. I absolutely love the technique that Tita Soto did. Look, that's the one with the honeycomb, and I don't know what she did on this one. And this one here, too.
That's made with corn paper paste.
Which I have never even heard of that. I love it. I'm going to leave it right here so you guys can see it better. Let's see if I can put it right here. See, I got to adjust cameras too. I'm getting used to doing adjusted cameras, but there you go. Now, if I move it this way, you get to see it more, and I'm going to put it all over my stuff. But I am putting this in my journal, by the way. Somewhere this is going to be a pocket in my journal because that's how much I like it. Cool, you got some in there already on your book. Okay.
Mhm.
Excuse me.
See, I have them as well in my journal.
I love now, but so what? It's a certain paste that you use, or what is this?
It's corn paper paste. I use cornstarch,
So you
and
make
I
okay.
make the paste, and then I add the acrylic paint, and then it's like finger paint. I'm going to do a tutorial on that. I
Do
saw.
that. If I can help you all putting tutorials out, I will tell you what I think is cool techniques that I don't know how to do, and I'm sure a lot of others don't. There's one right there. That is one that I want to work with. If I knew, so maybe I'm going to try it there. I want to see. Okay, so if you make a cornstarch paste like water and cornstarch, correct?
You take 1 cup of water,
Yeah,
a fourth cup of
cornstarch.
1 cup of water with 1 tablespoon of cornstarch that you dilute in like a tablespoon of cold water, and then you pour it into the hot water, boil
Okay.
it for like a minute, and it gets this thick paste.
Wait.
And
Okay. Oh, so you got a cup of hot water.
no, regular water that you put on the stove to boil.
Yeah, but are we going to boil it at this point or no?
We're going to take the cornstarch, the 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and put it in a teaspoon of cold water to liquefy it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to pour it into the water that's on the stove,
It's
warming
hot.
up,
Right.
and we whip it until it thickens, which is like in 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then it becomes that little paste. Then I put it in a little bottle.
Okay.
I store it in the refrigerator, and it's good up to 2 weeks.
You do a tutorial. I'm not trying to take that away from you. That's
So,
your technique. You do a
I
tutorial
will.
on your channel. But okay, so then we do the paste and add what color food coloring we want? Or food.
No, use acrylic paint.
That's what I meant to say. I did it kind of screwed up and said the wrong thing. But okay. All right, go for it. So what is this?
So these are some of the cards that I make as well.
Okay.
See these butterflies? They go up.
Nice. Yeah, pretty. Very pretty. Is that stamping?
Yes. And
Okay.
this is embossing.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, beautiful.
And this one.
Oh, I love that. Nice. Oh, that's really pretty. Yeah. Lovely. Lovely, lovely
Whatever
stuff.
my heart fancies, that I just go about doing it.
No, I love it. But I like the paste method because I'm going to do some techniques on different things I want to do and show how to do stuff. I want you, that's your thing, but I'm going to do something with that idea because I think I really like it. The paste. I want to try what that feels like. And then you just use your fingers and put it on.
Well, you can use your finger or other little tools that I'll show. Like you said, Nana, I'll go ahead and I'll do a better tutorial on it.
Yeah, I want you to. I want you to, and I'll tell you what, I will mention your name. If I use any of this stuff, I'm going to go and say
You don't have to do that, Nana. I don't care about
recognition.
or anything like that. I just want to have fun with people like yourself that enjoy crafting and, you know.
Well, I love it. I want these two are going in my journal. I'm telling you, the journal that I've been doing because I put all this paper that's right here. Here, it's in loads. I got all of my journal stuff right in front of you. All the stuff I've done so far, and this is going to be inserted somewhere in there because I want to. I think the last thing I want to do is it called cards? You know, like where you can slide it into. Like I'm just having a lapse for words, but
like pockets.
No, I might do pockets, but I want to do pockets will be done once I do the book. Once I put the whole journal together, I'm going to do pockets. But another live stream before I get going to put this all together is the cards. You know, I'm not saying it right. Where you punch a hole in and you can decorate the whole card and then you insert it into this pocket right here. What am I talking? What are we talking about? What's it called? I can't think of the name for it.
It's not the ATC cards.
No. I've learned the ATC, and now I know all about that, which through Kathleen. I say pointers. Whoever gives me that, who now I go crazy. I know how to do ATC cards because once I get taught the technique, then I take my mind and go wherever I want with it, like you. So you learn the technique. I'm just talking. Why can't I say it? It's freaking cards. Like they're like diagonal things, and they just insert in here, and it's got a hole, and I can put ribbon, or I can do tags. I don't know why I couldn't think of it. Tags.
We can never think of what we want to say when we're, in the moment.
Yeah, it's tags.
Something as simple as tags.
Yeah. Oh, she's saying journal cards. Yeah, it's journal cards or tags. Yeah. Journaling cards or tags. That's what's left. I'm going to do the tags. Then I'm going to put all the whole book together. And then I'm going to put pockets if I need more pockets. And then it'll be done. Like I already have the design of how I want to put it in my head. Whether it turns out identical, it won't. By the way, that's another thing I do. Just because something starts one way, it might flip and go somewhere else where my brain took it, right? So is that called outside of the box or not?
Outside of the box.
Right. So then part of I start out organized, but then I go outside of the box. That's what I do a lot. But anyways, I love this. And yeah, maybe I'll wait for you to show it exactly. I do want to try it ahead, but I want you to do the tutorial on it so I can go see it and make sure I'm doing it right. So when do you plan on doing any newer stuff?
I'm excited to do a lot of things now that, I have the time for it. So I don't know. And I appreciate you being excited to learn from me how to make those. So I have it on my list.
I'm ecstatic about learning from you. Like Kathleen I can't say any more than this. Well, I'm aware of all kinds of things set out by crafters, okay? But I don't know all kinds of techniques because I stuck within other areas that most people don't. Recycling is my thing. So now it's exciting to me. Like, for instance, I knew what mixed media was somewhat, but I will always give Kathleen, she's the one who started me on it. So now I'm fanatically about mixed media where I'm doing ATC. Sorry?
It's very freeing.
Right. So, but I also see the meaning for structure too. Sometimes you got, like, okay, for you guys that are freeing, sometimes you got to go to the structure side. You got to go all over. You got to get every side.
You have to get balance. You have to have balance.
Yeah, you got to do everywhere. So the mixed media is crazy because you can do whatever you want and it's so much fun. But then to be organized and do something else is kind of cool where people do set up journals or stuff like that. That's more organized as far as I'm concerned. And that's something to learn too. If you're like junk journals, throwing everything together, but if you were to actually do, like, don't think they don't set that up. When they do a journal that's, what's the word, vintage, they set that up ahead because they go buy the paper for vintage stuff. They're already pre-organizing a vintage thing. You can tell what's organized and what's not. And there's nothing wrong, right? There's nothing wrong with being organized to do the journals because I've seen vintage journals that are gorgeous. So you went and ordered your beautiful vintage paper. You ordered lace that was vintage, organized, but good and talented. Now then you got the other journals where you start sewing and doing freaky things on it. That is not so organized. That's kind of like a mixed media, but only sewing. So all that stuff, I like it organized, not organized. I'm like all over the place. I like every single thing we could do. And if I'm pumping you up to do some exciting things on your channel, then you go for it because I'm going to learn from you all the things I don't know how to do. Like, boy, we're going to make this planet really cool and creative and, for kids to learn new things. I'm really about, I think sometimes art is dying and I'm talking about knitting. Like that's where Katrina comes in. There's arts, I'm getting goosebumps talking about because it's true. There's forms of art that are coming in new and we're learning new things and being creative to new modern things. But the old things like the knitting and the crocheting are a dying art for kids. A lot of kids don't know how to do it. And then it becomes, is that only for girls? No, it's not. It's for boys and girls to learn because you never know what you're going to need in the future. How do we know where the weather might be cold all the time? We might need one day to know how to do something with wool to keep warm, And Katrina, I think, is fabulous at that.
She even showed us how to put pockets in the pants. She doesn't usually wear pants with pockets, and I need pants with pockets. So she showed us how to put the pockets in if you want pockets in your pants.
Yeah, I've done that part, but I've done sewing, and I know some of the techniques Katrina does, but she goes outside the box too. She amazes me how she takes I'll call junk or recycled stuff and makes it into such beautiful artwork. That is a big deal to me. That I just like, my jaw drops. So I'm not a channel that thinks, oh, I know everything and you guys are not important. That's absolutely, to form good channels and a good community, we need to work all together and show our talents to everybody. And you did today. It was awesome. I had so much fun.
I enjoyed myself too, Nana.
It's your turn to talk. I'm like going off. See what happens? I know how to talk. I can go on and on.
No, you did great. I guess it's time for me to go ahead and say goodbye. So how do I go ahead and say goodbye?
Well, you just say goodbye to everybody and thanks for joining. You can say that. And then all you got to do is there should be a button that says to get off the broadcast and get you off if that's what you want to do. I'll stay with you for a couple minutes until I know you're totally gone. So somewhere on the screen, it does say ends or there's I don't know what's on your screen, but somewhere there's a button to say, Mike, you're here. Your side of it. How do you get off of this?
Oh, I see it, Nana. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate my time with you, Nana. And I hope we can do this again.
I want you to. I want you to do it on a regular monthly basis, at least, okay?
That would be stoked. Okay, Nana, I'll see you in chat.
All right, you go for it.
Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. There she is. I'm almost sad to have you leave there. Sotocapmania, Tita, I adore you. You are so super talented, and this is the best. I had so much fun with you. Katrina, you need to set a date with me, and Kathleen, you too. All of you, let's take turns. You want to do something. You don't want to do it on your own channel? Come and see me. Come and do it on the channel. I will ask you questions. I will learn from you and teach others by just me asking you questions. This is fabulous. I had an awesome time. Yeah, I want Kathleen to come up here. Kathleen, you got to do one on mixed media. Oh my God, you're the girl for mixed media. It was a lot of fun, so I can't wait. You guys got to set dates. I'm going to have a little scheduling book, and anytime you're ready to come on with me, I'll just mark the time and be on for you. Soto has to come at 9:30. I'll come on for 9:30. If Katrina has to come at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll come on at 3 o'clock. Whatever time you pick, just send me an email. Let's set it up. Katrina, you're next. Get your booty on. Let's get it done. Let me do something with you soon. Send me a date. Tell me what time. I will. If you want me to do it at 10 o'clock at night that matches your time where you are, I'll do it. Just give me times and dates, and we were going to do this. Yeah. So, hey, Katrina, come on. Just send me an email. Tell me you're the next one up. I would like for you to do whatever you want on your live stream. Show me something you want to do. You already had plans of showing me first something she's never done on her own channel, and it's not going to do on anybody else's channel. You're next. You're the next contestant on Nana's Price is Right. You got the price. I got the time. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Yes, get next. We're gonna and I did exactly. See, Richard came because what I did was on my community tab. I said 2 days ago. I said, okay, Sotocapmania will be with me 9:30 Eastern Standard Time on this date, Tuesday, the blah blah blah, the 23rd. So that's exactly, Trina, what I would do. I would set up a link at least 2-3 days before, telling people, saying, okay, she's coming on, and you're like my special guest. And it's so much fun. This was so good. Yeah, Katrina, I got it. Anytime you want, honey. If it's Dave, you know that I live stream anytime. I can go all the way early in the morning. I can go all the way late at night. And sometimes I've been live streaming at 4 in the morning because I couldn't sleep. So whatever, that's no excuse. Whatever country you're from, I work around it. It doesn't matter. I will set a time and tell everybody. So you set the time, Katrina, when you can. And I will go do the announcement, like I said, from my community tab. Beware, I'll try not to touch my community tab. Only for Richard's sake do I send it out. I don't normally use my community tab. So I'll send the community tab out and warning Richard, okay, Katrina Hansen is coming on at this date, this time. And so he knows, everybody knows. I will only throw them out. I don't want to use a community tab as a constant thing all the time. I will only use it for either Richard's sake to know I'm coming on live or special events, because I don't want to do that. Then people will stop reading them and they won't even notice. So I'm warning you. I'm only doing it for, okay, I better pay attention. She sent out a community tab. Yep, I can make it for that day. I can make it for that time. That's what I'll be doing. You two are great. We had a blast. And Richard, sometimes, I can talk a lot, but sometimes I'm tired or whatever. I don't always have that uppity thing. But I can see that I can play off of people, and whatever way they want to go down that. Soto and me, we went very well together. It's cool. We just play off each other. And it's the same with me and Mike. When Mike's up here, if I'm like a little slow, Mike will just get me going and put some gas in my engine, and we do great. And thanks again for that, Nana. As you know, it's always hard for me to join. Yeah, I will do that's okay. You talking a lot is a blessing. Richard, thanks, sweetheart. But the announcements are for you, Richard. If I live stream, by the way, I'm going to be doing some cooking live streams soon. I do want to get doing that. I told you I wanted the cookbook. All the stuff is like getting me excited. Soto got me excited too, just as she thinks I might excite her. Soto got me. Tito Soto got me excited too. Okay, you know what? Let's get going on this. Get moving. And again, I will put out when I'm doing the live stream for your sake, Richard. And it's going to be this week. I promise Super Mike. Well, he is Super Mike. I call him Super Mike. Just Mike, a video. The very first video I'm doing was for him. The very first video I was going to do for Super Mike, Just Mike, is cookies. So I'm going to go to the grocery store and get my stuff. And you will see an announcement, Richard. That's for you too. I'll warn you ahead. Okay, I'm coming on at this time, and I'll be there. I'll start my live stream. I kind of like early in the morning for that. So this was a good time. 9:30, 10 o'clock, somewhere in there probably I'll be doing it. So anyways, you guys are awesome. Super Mike. I'm calling him not just Mike, he's Super Mike now. I don't know what came to mind, but Mike's been a really good friend to me, and he deserves to be called Super Mike. Instead of Super Lurker Mike, I'll just give him Super Mike today. So anyways, that's it. And if you guys got anything on the cooking thing you want me to try, just tell me. I'll do it. Whatever. I was told like lightweight recipes, so I got a few of those I want to try too. I'll be doing some cooking. I'll definitely be here for you guys. Send me an email when you want me to come on and you want to hang me out. When you want to come with StreamYard and come to talk to me, you got a date. I'll organize it. I'll have a little date book, and you guys are welcome anytime. But in the meantime, I do want to work on my cooking side of this because I haven't. I kind of slacked off. I will be doing cooking stuff. Super duper Mike. Yeah. Hey, Rachel, baby. How's it going? So, yeah. I like that one. Super duper Mike. So I will be doing the cookie recipe. And if there's something you want to suggest that I can come up with, something, I will do it. I'll try to do some. I know a lot of people are watching their weight, and I will be doing that too. So I will try to come up with some lightweight recipes too. But the thing is, you can all lose weight. You can eat any recipe. It's the amount of portions you eat is what makes you lose weight. So if I do a cookie recipe that seems kind of high in calories, eat one cookie. Don't eat 10. So you can still lose weight. You can still do any of my recipes can be eaten by anybody, whether you're losing weight or not. You just have to cut down the amount you eat. You like cookies? Okay, I will. This is a recipe I only do for Christmas time. These cookies, and so I'm bringing out the good stuff. I'm bringing out the good stuff there, Richard. I think you're gonna like it. And when I told Mike I want to do something for him, and I know he likes cookies, I wanted to do kind of I think it's a pretty easy recipe, and any kids could do it. So and it's not, you don't use an oven for it, so kids can definitely do this recipe. Yeah, I have several things planned, Rachel. I have a salad that's so simple and delicious. I just didn't get the right, I don't have if I did this recipe right now, I'd be using bottle salad dressing. And I was trying to make my own salad dressing to go with it. But in all case, if I cannot figure out how to do what I want that I like, because I want to make a raspberry vinaigrette. I happen to love raspberries. So I'm trying to come up with a nice raspberry vinaigrette to go on the salad that I want to show you. So, and it's a very simple salad that, see, most of my dishes are pretty simple that anybody could do way ahead. So that's what my goal is. I could do longer recipes where they're more like of a restaurant kind of style, but I think I've come up with it. I'm going to just do fast recipes that can be done. So this is my order. My order is to do the cookies first. And I might do a live stream cooking every single day in a row, guys. So if you want to join me and you can't, you can rewatch it. The first recipe I want to do, because I'm going to go grocery shopping and start this pretty soon. First day is going to be the cookies. Second day, I'm going to show you this casserole. It's a low-cal casserole that's going to be done. You can cook it in the oven or in the microwave. Now, some of the recipes won't be done totally. I'll take a picture of it after, or as Kathleen said, I can come on hours later and show you what it actually looks like. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. So first cookies, second, this casserole that's going to be cooked either in the microwave or the oven. The third one, I want to do a low-cal lasagna recipe. I would like to do a salad recipe in here. And I like to show you like what I do for chicken salad sandwiches and stuff. And I do paninis. I can do all kinds of stuff. My brain is endless of ideas. And when I get somebody like Sotocapmania on here, my Tita, she just let me go. Now I'm flying with crafting ideas. As soon as I get one of you other ladies on here, you fill me back up. When I start to drain of what can I do and I'm tired and I have no creativity left, I get somebody on here and go, you know what? I can do this. She just started me on this. That's it. This is a good idea. So it's awesome. It is a date, Richard. Heard that pretty well. I'll put a helmet on it. If I put a helmet on it, Richard, would that work for you? Thank you, Richard. That's so sweet of you. And Richard, in the meantime, this is what I'm going to put towards you. I will do a recipe for every one of you, but you have to take in mind, it can't take too long, the recipe. Just throw me something that you would like me to make on a live stream, and I'll dedicate that particular recipe to you. Okay, so this cookie one I'm doing for Mike. If Richard has one to do with something else, I can't do something that's going to be, like I can do a roast beef dinner. I can start it for you, but there's no way I could finish it on here. Oh, I could do a tinfoil recipe would be cool. Yeah, I could do that. If that's what you want, and throw together a tinfoil recipe. Is that what you said, tinfoil? Awesome. I don't put tinfoil on my brain, maybe. But you just thought of something, Richard. Pouches. That's putting you on the spot. Well, it's all right to be on the spot. It's all right to be on the spot, buddy. But you just thought, another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do tinfoil pouches, because most likely if I did a tinfoil pouch, that may be able to be done. My live streams normally on an average is an hour. So I figured I could have an hour to cook whatever I want and be done. So if I did a tinfoil pouch, that would be kind of cool. That I could probably put it in a preheated oven and have it finished. Oh, no, tinfoil was for my helmet. I figured that. But you just, see, there you go. You get, Richard, the tinfoil pouch is for you. I just created a recipe for you. Something done in a pouch that will throw together a tinfoil, throw it in the oven, and you got a meal. You can actually pre-do the tinfoil pouches in the fridge, put it on when you get home, preheat the oven, throw them in, and you have a quick dinner all in one pouch. So that I came up with that for you, Richard. You want to come up with something else? But the pouches are a good idea, you know. Anybody that's a single person or has to work all day could do a bunch of pouches. And you probably could put them in the freezer, but I didn't try that for a fact. Make pouches in the freezer or in the fridge, throw them in the oven right when you get home, and you have a whole recipe. Is this a foil? Yeah, it is. Richard, I'll do that one on behalf of you. But I don't have that set yet in my brain what I'm going to put in it. But you can put pretty well anything. I could put chicken in it, and I could put cheese and chicken and peppers, and I can mix everything up and onions, throw it in a pouch, put it in the oven, probably roughly 45 minutes. They'll be ready. So 45 to an hour is a pretty good recipe. Normally it's all cooked. I think it could be for you. I'll fiddle around and show you if it is. This is stuff I'm creating myself. I like getting inspired by channels and stuff, but I don't follow any channel directly because I feel like I don't want to steal their ideas. I want to get helpful for ideas, but not take directly their idea. It's rare that I do that. Sometimes I do. This one I just came up with you. You mentioned tinfoil, and I think, oh, I could make something in a tinfoil, a meal in a tinfoil. So that's where I went with that. Something really quick and easy, and any single guy could do, and kids would love. You just have to put what a child would like in it. So yeah, I already did something already. I thought this was. I created the. Somebody asked me a while back to create a recipe that was for a brunch for their mother for Mother's Day. And if you look back on it, I said, what could I create that would be really cool? I hate to tell you, these taste really cool. They taste awesome. And it's a wonton. I put a wonton in a, what's the word? The pan, a cupcake pan, and I put that wonton in a cupcake pan. I put scrambled eggs in it, and then I load it with cheese, sour cream, and the whole thing. And then I put a side thing of strawberries to decorate it. That was my Mother's Day brunch. It was all done in a wonton. So, and it wouldn't be that much calories because a wonton doesn't have much calories. Eggs, if you want to substitute it, which leads me into another recipe. See, my brain is. I'm going to show you guys to do a breakfast thing really quick using egg whites and put that in a muffin pan, and you've just created a little quick breakfast thing that you could actually take and freeze and take it out. They're white with green onions with spices. If you can't handle the yolk, then we'll just do it with, you can either do it the whole egg, separate the egg and do it with egg whites, and do something with egg whites. And you're going to find these are delicious. Egg whites, green onions. I'm going to add some spices to it. Just because white egg is kind of bland. It doesn't have a lot of spice. So let's spice it up. Put it in a cupcake pan. Throw it in the oven. They are amazing. Then take it out. You can eat it just like that. Or you can add things to your egg white, depending on how many calories you want to use. And you can take those little things, put them in the fridge and reheat them in a microwave in an oven, or put them in the freezer and take them out when you want. So the list goes on and on. As soon as you mention something, my brain goes, yep, I can do this. Yep, I'll figure that. That's kind of the way it is. Well, the wonton thing, Richard, is really good. You can put high fat, anything that I do that's low cal, just switch it out with high cal stuff, Richard. So if I make a salad or whatever, and I use lower calorie stuff for somebody to lose weight, like mayonnaise, if I use a lower calorie mayonnaise, use the real mayonnaise. If I use a lower calorie sour cream, use the full calorie strength of fat and calorie of sour cream. Just switch it out. Everything is switchable. Use high to low, low to high. All these recipes will be the same recipe, just changing the calories and what you use. Because you got low salad dressing, high salad dressing. You got low cal sour cream, high salad cream. You got butter, jet oils. Everything can be switched out. Fat up, fat down, whatever. Very, very easy to switch a low cal and a high cal recipe. Yeah, but it's easy, Richard. Like I said, if you see a low cal recipe, all you have to do is switch it out to the higher cal stuff, and you get it. You get full strength, easy peasy. Like I said, if I want to show you this salad, but I just didn't come out with a salad dressing I like yet. So the salad is freaking so simple, and it's very healthy salad. And I'm trying to think of what I put into it. 3-4 items in it. And it's a very healthy salad. The only thing that is the dressing, and cut down on the dressing, and it's a really delicious salad I want to show you guys. So let's clog those arteries. Well, people are looking, when I was doing about this book, a cookbook, and I saw live people that I was talking to, and they said, oh, I'll buy one because they know my channel. And I said, what would you like to see in a cookbook that's unique to others? And one of them, well, you need to put low-cal recipes in it, because a lot of us, as we get older, we need to watch our weight because, and it's true, I want to lose weight myself, so I'll be following through my own things, what I'm telling you. But I can still eat full high-cal recipes, just not as much. And it works, so I did it. I lost weight before, but you have to don't eat past 7 o'clock, and there's all kinds of things that you can adjust. But it is what's the word I want to do? It's not a quick fix. It takes time to lose weight in the right way. And it's also that you have to lose it, maintain it, know how much you can eat, not gain weight, and so many things. It's all connected to this. So I think I have yapped enough. I'm into 2.5 hours. Most of you stayed. All of you who came through this live stream, I want to thank you. Amazing people. Thank you, Miss Tina Soto. Thank you so much. Eat well, eat it, leave it for. That's gross, Richard. We're not doing that. We tend on. A lot of us have talked. Older women, especially that I've talked to, they want to live a long life for their grandkids and everything else. Maybe not for themselves, but for their kids and their grandkids. So we need to learn how to live too. We got to learn. You got to enjoy life, but also learn for that you want to hang around for a while. So you got to eat different, and I'm all for that too. Anyways, I love you. I'm leaving you. Don't forget, Katrina, get a hold of me. Soto, you too. Kathleen, whenever you guys want to do something with me, please, please, I want you all to come up at least once a month or twice a week or once a week. You guys set it, come with me, and I'll do it for you guys, especially for you. I love you all. Richard, love you. I don't know if I'll be back on, probably not. There's a good chance. If I am, it's just maybe. But the minute I know for sure I'm coming, Richard, you will see on my community tab, I will put it out for you. It's been a lot of fun. Absolutely, Soto. Thank you so much, my Tito Soto, and you have inspired me to get my butt moving to get going on. And I'm going to try those circles, by the way. I'm going to put a ball together, and maybe next time you see me, I'm going to show you what I did with it. Well, right now, I'm just going to try to see if I can do it. Anyways, guys, thank you. That's a waving goodbye. Love you all, and I will see you shortly. Again, take care, guys. Bye. I'll let you say goodbye, and then I'll just end the broadcast. Yep, it's just for you guys to say goodbye to each other. Just give you a couple minutes or a minute or so, and I'm out the door. I got to go get dressed and ready and go get busy doing my stuff. Bye, Richard. Thank you, lovely. Thank you, my sweetie. You have a blessed day too, Richard. All right. Goodbye, guys. Take care.